People deluded, I'm back again. Apologies for being 1 minute late. I restarted my laptop because there was a bit of technical difficulties, but I apologize. I'm here. People deluded, I'm back again. I hope you're all doing well and safe. Good evening to those of you in the UK. Appropriate greetings wherever you are and whoever you are. Now, welcome for joining me for the Wolves versus Arsenal sort of watch along. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's cut to the chase. We know where Arsenal are in the league. We're 10th. Wolves are 14th. If we win, we can start, it continues what we've been trying to do in terms of mounting a bit of form together, putting some form on the board, because again, this league this season is what you make of it. We was looking like relegation candidates a few months ago. Fair play, we've got our heads down and we've put a bit of a run together. Will this last? Who knows? We've given ourselves a good platform, getting a point off United, obviously beating Southampton, but we need to keep going. Again, looking at those around us, Thursday, we know it's the Jose Mourinho derby. It's Chelsea versus Spurs. Obviously, if we're all trying to get top four, you have to you don't need to look directly at what the people around you are doing, but you need to have a peep, and you're hoping for a draw in that game. That's probably the best result. So both teams drop points. Obviously, later on today, Southampton will be playing Manchester United, and United are another team that are expected to qualify for Champions League football and things like that, people. So it's going to be an interesting game. Apologies, people, very quickly. You lot are going to have to give me 2 secs. Like I said, I restarted the computer, so obviously I have to reset up everything I was doing. But please make sure you hit the like button. I need to open up another tab so we can get into the lineup in due course, people. But please hit the like button, like I said. Let's actually just do that now very quickly. Come on, Google Chrome. New window. Apologies, people. I really apologize. He can't actually account for technical issues. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well and safe as well. Like I said, please make sure you're hitting the like button. There's 34 of you locked in. And again, I haven't actually looked at the lineup, but I know Bukayo Saka is in the squad, and I'm gassed about that. That man's hard as nails, sort of thing. And Arteta really is learning from Arteta really is learning from Pep Guardiola in being extremely hard to read in that regards, people. So let's see what we're on. As usual as well, Twitch gang, don't make me feel like feel like I've forgotten about you. I'm always locked in. I hope you're all doing well and safe. And as you can all see, I'm on Twitch at the moment. Sorry, people, I'm on Twitch as well. Obviously, you got to monitor the Twitch gang and all of those sort of things. I think we're going to leave that for now. Dashboard creator. And big up all the Twitch gang as well, because we finally got on average of free. We've got an average of free viewers now. So obviously we've hit the affiliate program. I respect you lot for doing that. But yeah, what are you lot saying, man? Panna is saying deluded, been saving my mental health. I appreciate that, man. And I think you're selling me a lot. You're overselling me, man. You've been saving your own mental health. It's testament to your own strength. But if I've been providing you some sort of quality during whatever adversity you're going through, then, it warms my heart to know that in my own little way, I was able to do something for you, my guy. Like Dial Square said, deluded, big up, man. Let's smash the like button, people. Come on, let's get that one early doors. It's Wolves versus Arsenal. Big up Lloyd Jerry. And it's exactly what he has said. 3 points needed tonight. Nothing more, nothing less. There's really nothing more you could add on. We're in February. The league's closed in May. The games are coming thick and fast. If you want to get top 4, you need to perform. And like I keep saying and sounding like a broken record, whether you're trying to win this league, whether you're trying to get top 4 or Europe in any capacity, top 10, avoid relegation, whatever your team ambition is, if you hit May and you don't realize it, I think it's your fault. With the exception of Manchester City of late, nobody's really been a standout quality among the rest in this Premier League. And that's probably one luxury. Arsenal, we had a poor season and we still have, we're still 10th. Let's not get that twisted. But, between picking up form and other people being equally as bad, look where it is, certain other London clubs, they were talking about league title challenges and all of those sort of things now. And it's massive to see that sort of landslide. I mean, if it was Arsenal, it'd be well publicated, just like certain big money loan spells and things like that. But we all know there's something Arsenal's being done dirty. We all know whether it's the referees or the media, they don't like our football club. But it is what it is, people. We're going to get into the lineups in a sec, people, but I'm letting you lot filter in. Big up yourself, D. You said I'm the first here. Man was here before me. Big up yourself. I appreciate you. Big up yourself, Lewis. I hope you're doing well and safe. In terms of the game, so you lot know what to expect. Again, We know Wolves have been in a bit of bad form. They lost to Palace recently. They've been on a bit of a losing strike, and it's ironic because the last time these two teams played each other in very different headspaces, both as a fan base, as a football club, and just in terms of direction. Wolves were looking like they're mounting a place for Europe. We were looking like we're getting relegated. It's funny how football changes. And again, for me, I'm not getting complacent at all, people, because for me, you've still got to respect Wolves. Again, like I said, they've not been the Wolves that played us the first time. They've not been the Wolves that the Premier League has come to know. But again, that's irrelevant because as an Arsenal fan, to a degree, form goes out of the window. Also, as an Arsenal fan, I'm not even watching them because they beat us 2-1 at their place. I can't even remember the scoreline if I'm honest, but I'm pretty sure it was 2-1. So for me, there's lessons to learn. Forget their form. Just focus on those 90 minutes where we messed up. Again, we know what to expect. If they're going with Pedro Neto and Adama, we know they're trying to get 1v1, put crosses in the box, get 2v1 wingers 1v1 and isolate fullbacks. We know they want to get their fullbacks involved and look to do the same. Semedo needs no license going forward. The young French lad, I think he's actually injured for this game, but you get the point. And obviously you've got Connor Cody. I always tell you, people, there's piano players and piano pushers, and with all due respect to Connor Cody, he is firmly a piano pusher. No one pays to see Connor Cody, with all due respect. He's not a footballer that gets people in the stadium. That's not me downplaying him, because you can't underestimate his contribution to his football club. He's a leader. So we know what we're going against, and I'm sure they want to put their form right. At some period, they need to get back in form. They need to mount a game of winning. So there's a lot to consider. There's a lot for every individual. The bulk of these individuals that are going to play tonight, a lot of you played in that defeat and you remember how it felt. So learn your lesson. They've got Neto, they've got Adama, they've got Podence, they've got these sort of guys. They've got people like Saiss that could obviously threaten from set pieces. Again, if you look at their form, their last 6 games, they've only clawed 2 points. That would put them rock bottom of everybody in the Premier League, the BT graphic is saying. But again, that form has to be put right at some degree, people. So we're going to get into the lineup in a sec. I appreciate that. I didn't even get an alert about a super chat. Big up yourself, my guy. I really appreciate that. Got a good feeling about today, DG. I hope so. I'm balanced. I'm not saying you're right or wrong, but I'm just balanced, man. It's just, I need to see what the team is bringing us with. I've got a bit of confidence because we've been in form. We've somewhat turned a corner, but we need to keep it up. We can't rest on our laurels. It's a new month. What we did at the end of December throughout January is irrelevant now. We can take the positives. We start again. And like I said, the last time we was in a difficult run of games or had some difficult form, we bottled it against Wolves and these sort of teams. So now, second time round, when we go away to the likes of Wolves and go away to the likes of Aston Villa and Leicester, I want to see a reaction, and it starts today. It's as simple as that. It is what it is. Thank you very much for that super chat, my guy, man. DG Nation, come on, guys, let's kill the like button. What he said, man. A lot of you are talking about the lineup, so we might as well kind of crack in with that. We've got talk about Aubameyang. I see one of you say thingy. What did you lot say? Strongest bench in a while. So there's a lot to say, people. But first things first, Lewis, you're right, man. Only 21 likes. What are you lot doing? There's 63 of you lot locked in already so far. You lot are doing the guy dirty, man. The best things in life are free, much less the like button. Apologies, people. I'm actually trying to find Wolves' starting lineup first. I don't know why they got all these fancy graphics. That's one thing I like about Arsenal's Twitter. They don't act up. But yeah, I found it. So that's Wolves. And then we got Arsenal. Should we start with Wolves, people? I say we start with Wolves. Nah, let's start with Arsenal, man. I was going to, but let's start with Arsenal. Let's go, people. Let me share out my screen with you guys. Let's get into this. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm going to read it out first. Leno, Bellerin, David Luiz, Rob Holding, Cedric at left back, Xhaka and Partey in the midfield. You have what I assume Smith Rowe within the 10, Pepe on the left, Saka on the right, Lacazette through the middle. Obviously, looking at the bench, people, you can see Runarsson is our goalie. Gabriel, who, is for me still our best centre-half, but we've turned the corner of late, can't get into the team. Callum Chambers resumes his place on the bench, much like El Nene. We all know Ceballos has had some little niggles and whatnot, so he's on the bench again. Big money loan signing, Odegaard on the bench. He has to be patient for his first start. Probably will get minutes. The underperforming Willian is in the squad. You've got Martinelli on the bench and a return for our captain Aubameyang. Clearly, he's not a fully fit and whatnot. So he's not in the lineup, and arguably you could say form as well. Really and truly, you know, Smith Rowe don't deserve to lose his place. So Lacazette don't. The option of dropping him into the 10 don't work. Lacazette's doing his thing up front, not just for goals, but how he links up with those two young men around him in Smith Rowe and Saka. Obviously, Pepe, based on the last two games, has played his way. So many people could say, really and truly, Aubameyang, regardless of him missing out, and we know he's missed out through sad reasons, doesn't on football basis alone probably doesn't get in the lineup at the moment. And for me, I think there's a lot of truth in that. I can't disagree because, like I said, you know, it's competition, but at the same time, I'll still find space for Aubameyang. But it's a good option to have. It's just nice to have him back in the squad. Obviously, a byproduct of that is there's no space for Eddie Nketiah. There's no space for Reece Nelson, who failed to secure a loan move away from the club. And obviously, there's no longer a permanent fixture in Joe Willock as he's gone to Newcastle, and Maitland-Niles has also gone to West Bromwich Albion, if you lot didn't know. Looking at the lineup, obviously, we don't need to spend long on Leno. I feel Leno's always been a decent keeper, but certain question marks I personally had over him, people. He's looked a bit more convincing with his distribution and sort of collecting from aerial threats and things like that. It is what it is with Bellerin. He's done okay, so he retains his spot. David Luiz, again, you never know what true David Luiz is going to turn up. Shaky against Southampton, superb against United, retains his spot. Holding, who is probably one of our best performers of the season when you exclude the Sakas, the Tierney's and the obvious choices, retains his place in defence and obviously signed a new deal and whatnot. Cedric, who's been having a good game, does another job for us at left back. So obviously Tierney has missed out again and has still got issues in relation to his fitness. Xhaka and Partey. Partey's a bad boy, but you're hoping Partey significantly improves on the ball versus his last appearance for the football club. Obviously, it was his first 90 minutes last week, so hopefully he's got the cobwebs out. Pepe, again, you know, the less said the better. You've played your way into the squad now. You got minimal opportunities. You've got your opportunity now. Don't give up the shirt. Don't give it up. It's as simple as that. Put in another good performance. Arteta can't take you out of the team. The same goes for Smith Rowe. Saka, Smith Rowe, you lot know what to do. Lacazette, continue doing what you're doing. In terms of the bench, it's quite a strong bench. You know, you've got Aubameyang to draw on. Hopefully the game is done by that point. But if it's not, we've got Aubameyang to draw on. You've got Odegaard, of course. You've got Martinelli waiting in wings. You've got Ceballos. We all probably expect Willian to come on at some point. So that's Arsenal's lineup, people. That's Arsenal's lineup. Once again, Leno, Bellerin, David Luiz, Rob Holding, Cedric at left back, Xhaka, Partey and Smith Rowe make up the midfield. The two men behind Smith Rowe, Saka, Pepe, Lacazette make up the front three. Now, I assume Saka, being fit, he's back over to the right-hand side. I think he's got a slightly better partnership with Hector Bellerin. Then Pepe and Bellerin is still a bit hit and miss. But equally, you know, I want to see them actually swapping. I think, you know, Pepe's played good in recent weeks on both flanks. That's why I expect Saka. You know, I expect you to be able to affect the game on both sides. That's why I don't really buy it when man is saying, oh, Martinelli can only play on the left. Good footballers can play across those front three positions. They can have a favoured one-on-one. They do the most damage, but you get the point. And I want us to get to a level where Pepe and Saka consistently are swapping. You know, Pepe's improved quite a lot defensively, and regardless of the flank, we're going to need a bit more of that. Saka the same, because as much as I want us to try and capitalize on Wolves' misform and sort of misfortune and them somewhat, you know, in bad ways, we're going to have to do a lot of defending, in my opinion. Now, when the game happens, it might be something different, but I assume there's going to be a fair amount of defending. You know, Wolves on the break are dangerous with Pedro Neto. If he could just improve his decision-making, then with all due respect, I don't think he's going to be at Wolves long. He's a quality player. And it's not just one player. They've got 11 players out there who can present problems. So, apologies, people. What's that? Dropped a pen, apologies. So yeah, like I said, people, you know, that's a decent lineup. We've been informed. There isn't no need to change things too tough. But again, put in a performance because there's competition for places. I'm sure Martinelli, Gabriel, Aubameyang, Odegaard, these man, even Ceballos, these man in particular don't want to be on the bench. Only 11 players can play. Only certain players can be in the squad. So a more competitive squad is always good. You know, we're finding some sort of balance with the departures and loan departures. Looking at our opponents, Wolves, people, you know, new signing. Let's start from top to bottom, people. They look to go with a 3-4-3 based on this graphic. So again, You've got Neto and Semedo playing as wing backs. So at times, obviously, they're going to be a back three. At times, they're going to be a back four. So again, you can imagine Connor Cody is going to he's going to marshal that back three, but he's going to step in when there's an opportunity to, and they're going to play somewhat flat. You've got the two Portuguese midfielders, the somewhat senior, to put it nicely, João Moutinho, who's been a very good serviceman, both for Wolves and the Premier League, and his younger protege, Neves, in the middle. We all know they both have quality on the ball, as you'd expect with nine times out of 10 with Portuguese midfielders. They're very cultured. They're very good on the ball. Moutinho's a household name in football. You know what he's about. You've seen what Neves was doing at Porto as a young player, and you've seen what he's been doing at this moment in time. Semedo's obviously got pedigree, good signing, gets forward, needs no introduction. So, like I was saying earlier, our fullbacks, we're going to have a lot to do. For me, I want to score the first goal because I don't know how Wolves are going to set up. Are they going to sit back? Are they going to be aggressive? Because for me, I think they could do both. They could set out from the first minute, similar to the last game, and be aggressive. That back three, they're decent in terms of picking out long passes. And if you play it over the top and our players are out of position, you can see how they can hurt us potentially on the counter-attack. Again, like I said, with 2v1 situations, if you imagine Arsenal's 11 now, people, you can see how Adama and Semedo might look to threaten our left back in Cedric. If I'm Wolves, I'm specifically targeting Cedric. Big up Cedric from an Arsenal point of view, but he's a right-footed right back playing at left back for that simple purpose. Take him on, go and ask him questions. Semedo, go and link up with Adama. The same thing on the left-hand side with Pedence and Neto. And Pedence is going to probably come inside into this midfield channel as he likes to pick up and start counters. Will you remember, forgive me if I'm wrong, it's all coming back to me. Did Pedence not play a major role in one of the goals they scored at our place, as did Pedro Neto? Now, Neto, for me, I describe him more as a winger, but he's playing in a wing-back role, so he's going to need to be disciplined. Again, if they sit back, then it's going to be a back five, and again, it's a case of can we break a low block? If they attack us, then I think they've got threats, and we have to be wary on the counter, especially if we're playing a high line, but we could hit them. I'm looking at Neto's side. Semedo by nature has to defend no matter what the modern day fullback job requires. Neto, there's going to be a point where he is going to play more like a winger, where he's naturally going to switch off. I know he's played wing back a couple of times for them, but he's going to switch off. So when he goes forward, if you could imagine this graphic move slightly into this space where the cursor is, people, can we capitalize, whether that's Pepe or Saka on that right-hand side? We know Wolves are a threat at set pieces as well. We're playing them for the second time, so they've got a lot of pedigree. Obviously, Willian Jose, new man playing up front. I don't want it to be Arsenal Football Club that he scores his first goal as well, people. Jimenez would probably be playing if what happened in the last game didn't happen. So again, commiserations to Jimenez, and I hope he's having a speedy recovery. But they've gone with the new man up front. If you're a new Wolves signing, a striker, what a better way for the fans to gash you than to score a goal and these sort of things. Adama, these are the games you stand out in. I'm sure he wants to keep getting called up by the Spain squad. Pedence, last time I watched Wolves and he got substituted, he looked vexed. So make sure that's not the case for you. Again, the midfield for me is crucial. We know Moutinho and Neves are very good on the ball, so they've got a lot to threaten us. But I'm keen to see, are they going to play a real 4-3-3, get their front three very high, make their midfield flat and then play a high line with their back three, or are they going to sit into a five, like actually with Semedo more here, the same for Neto? Obviously, these two would be here, and so on and so forth, people. And then you'd probably see something if it was going to be a defensive five. Like I said, people, again, I've got no analytics software, but if you could imagine Pedence here, and you can imagine Neto there as part of a back three, then obviously these two sitting, you can see how that's a low block, and that's difficult. You'd probably see something like Pedence at that, like I said, stay with me. At that period, you'd probably see Pedence move here, and you'd probably see a more two up front sort of thing. So we'll have to see what happens, man. But there's a good, you know what it is with Wolves, people. You know what it is with Wolves. There's 10 minutes until kickoff, people. So go get your snacks and them things there. In relation to prediction, I don't know, man. I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal, but I think it's going to be a close one. Evening fixture, Premier League, team not really playing well in Wolves. You don't know what to expect, man. So, yeah, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Please check out the pinned message, post-match reaction stream shortly after this one and whatnot. And big up to you guys for DMing me and making sure I'm putting on the right shirt, because I believe we're wearing white today. Big up yourself, Dane. You said, what do you think of the lineup? In terms of Arsenal's lineup, oh crap, boy, I was bugging out, people. I don't even... Yeah. In terms of our lineup, going back, I think it's all right. You know, I'm always going to campaign for Aubameyang to be in the lineup, but on form, he probably doesn't make it in. I'm always going to campaign for Gabriel, you know, but I understand David Luiz played well last week. We've been in generally a decent run of form. You don't really want to disrupt players, disrupt this sort of thing, regardless of who the player is. So the man on the bench, get your chance, take your chances, you know. It's enough to get a result, you know. Cedric, can you put in a performance for me at fullback? Because then again, if you don't, again, you can imagine the headlines. People, they loaned out Kolasinac, they let Maitland-Niles go on loan, and they didn't bring in one. Is that another Arsenal failure? I don't know. Rob Holding, more of the same, please. And again, Rob Holding, in terms of the air and stuff, the last 2 games in particular, he's quietly gone about his business and won, and for me, earned a lot of plaudits for how he's dealt with threats in the air. I'm going to need you today. I'm going to need you today. You know, Wolves have got quality, but they do switch off. Take your chances. You know, our front three don't get complacent, but they should be feeling confident. In terms of a prediction, like I said, man, I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal, but something tells me it's a 3-2 affair. So that's what I make of the lineup, my guy. Like M is saying, big up M as well. He's always in the building. DG Nation, like up the thing. Come on, man. Odegaard should come on in the 60th minute. Hopefully, man. You all want to, no matter how long he's going to be here, we all want to see these sort of players. So he's just joined the club. He needs to adapt and all of those sort of things. We have to just see what he's on, man. Who is captain today? I don't know, man. Looking at it, probably Bellerin, innit? Really? Probably Bellerin. I don't know, my guy. It all depends on how we're playing. You know, I'd love to put this game to bed at half time, and then let's see subs, but we never know how the game's going, man. Reality is saying, sorry, man, this week's so good. Phil Smith-Rowe could have had a break/rest, and then Odegaard can have a try. Still a good team, though, probably. But I think Smith-Rowe looked very good against United, similar to Gabriel, what I was just indirectly speaking about in relation to Gabriel and Aubameyang not being in the squad. You know, you can't really change too much when you're doing all right, in my opinion. You know, Jason is saying, big up DG. The team looks very impressive. You know, and again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We'll have to see, man. Hopefully, we don't have to rely on the bench in that regards. But who knows, man? Big up the Twitch gang as well. Big up Skyter as well. I appreciate that. Mr. Consistent and that. Geez, thank you very much, Kyle. I appreciate that. You need consistency in anything in life. And Arsenal are going to need to display consistency on the field. I'm going to need to display consistency on YouTube. Antec has said, whether it be Pepe or Saka, they might be able to exploit that. You know, and I guess what you're referring to is Wolves have got Pedro Neto at wing back. Could he be a liability defensively? Kind of just spoke about that, but yeah, I want to test it. I know we all know he gets plaudits for how good he is going forward and rising star. Let's see how good he is defensively. Simple as that. So you're right, man. You know, big up yourself, Jack. Bench looks strong. It does really. It looks very strong. So hopefully we don't need to rely on it for those purposes. But yeah, man. I know a lot of you took Saka out of your FPL teams, me as well. He's on your bench. He's just not involved in my thing. You know, Arteta's doing the Pep Guardiola thing where you don't know which player is going to start and which players are going to be there. So it's a bit of a crazy one. Goal is saying, well, Goal isn't saying anything because his comment's not coming up. Here we go. Wolves are in crisis mode. Arsenal have to win, and convincingly at that. You know, you said it there, man. Can we capitalize on, let's stop being the team when other teams are in bad form, they play us and turn a corner. Let's, you know, whoever Wolves are playing next, let's let them focus on that game. So yeah, man, let's put the game to bed. Let's not make it harder than it needs to be. Hopefully, man. Fadi said, big up DG, let's go. Come on, you Gunners. I appreciate that, my guy. I appreciate that, man. Wolves love a quick start. We need to start quicker. You know, I want to see us starting. For me, you know, when I see them playing with wing backs, if I look at our last 2 games against Manchester United and Southampton, we've done all right, but we have been there for the taking reality on the defensive transition. If Wolves have really done their homework over the last 180 minutes, that's an area where I think they can threaten us. M is saying, I feel it will be a stinker. Wolves just sit back. And this is why, you know, we need to see if man can break down low blocks. Again, that just tells me we're probably going to need to bring on Odegaard. And again, one thing we've really struggled to do is break down low blocks. Can we break down a low block early on and say, you know, you lot can defend, we can still score same way? You know, can we get into halftime a goal or 2 up, starting in the way we should? The boys are about to come out, people. Doesn't look like the greatest of days up them sides there to be playing football. It looked like it's raining that, but it is what it is. Smith Rowe deserves a rest, maybe, but you get enough rest days, man. I think a lot is made of this rest stuff. I'm really not saying you, my guy, but really, us honest football fans, we don't know. Sometimes they do, sometimes we're fully right, but we don't honestly know their fitness levels. Some men are good to go. You know, for me, as long as Smith Rowe's workload is managed properly in training and rehabilitation and things, I think he'll be all right. Because obviously, in any football squad, some man are probably training day in, day out, and with the group. Some man train with the group and then have to do some other things. Some, you know, there's other things people got to do. So if you're managing his workload in the week, then I see no problem. Obviously, I don't know what we are or aren't doing, but I just think a lot is made of this rest business. There's obviously obvious cases when people need rest, but and at the same time, you want to be a Premier League footballer or not, you know, we need to win games, you know, and right now he's one of those players that you can't really afford to leave out, sort of thing, you know, and it's Smith Rowe's spot to lose, really. If he has an iffy game today, that probably sets up Cedric to start next week, because I do agree he does need a rest, but at the same time, we're trying to win games, and gone past the part of just being a young player. It's like Saka. We all know in an ideal world, we shouldn't be relying on him and things like that. I fully salute you and agree with you on that, though, my guy. Like Troy has said, smash the like buttons. LT is saying, big up DG, love the content. I appreciate all of you that love this content. If you lot really love it, please push up the likes, man. We need to do up that. Big up the 112 of you in here so far. When was the last time we had such a good bench? Hopefully we don't need it, but it feels good, man. Fair play. What will really truly hurt us is left back position. Traore going to put too much pressure. Let's hope we can double up against him and do a thing. But we know what Adama is. And even our centre halves. You remember the game at the Emirates, my dude. Our centre halves, obviously, if he beats your fullbacks, your centre halves are going to be pulled in wide areas. So as much as I want us to put them on a threat, our players, both sets of wingers and attacking players, it's about what they're doing backwards, man. Trust me, bro. Half intensity, them man there. Trust me. Big up Smith Rowe. Big up all the Football Manager viewers, man. I soon come with the Twitch content. Once again, big up all the Twitch viewers. You got me up to an average of 3 people viewing on Twitch. We hit affiliate. I appreciate that, man. Likes and views are even. I appreciate that, man. Can we keep that one going, though? Can we keep that one going? I appreciate everybody who has been doing that one up so far, people. Can't ask for much more in that regards. Once again, another shameless plug. Check out the pinned message. Live post-match thoughts, reaction stream sort of business after this. So yeah, the graphic has come up on BT. We've seen Arsenal's 11, we've seen Wolves, but if you haven't, back to Arsenal's one quickly. You've got Leno, Bellerin, David Luiz, Rob Holding, Cedric at left back. Xhaka and Partey will partner each other in the middle. Smith Rowe in the 10. I assume Saka on the left. Saka on the right, apologies. Pepe on the left. Lacazette obviously retains through the middle. You can see the bench, you know. Again, I'm not going to read them all out, but significant names. Aubameyang is back. Martinelli's there. Willian retains his place on the bench. Hopefully, we don't utilize his services today. Odegaard, you know, the Madrid boys in Odegaard and Ceballos are on the bench. El Nene's on the bench. Gabriel and Chambers are on the bench. Looking at Wolves very quickly, they look like they're playing a 3-4-3. Front three of Adama, Traore, Podence, and through the middle, Willian, Jose. Midfield, Portuguese countrymen in João Matinho and Neves. You've got Neto at left wing back. On the opposite side, you've got Semedo, Patricio's in goal. You know, and the back three of the committed Willy Bowley, Connor Cody, and Max Kilman again. And you look at their bench, they've got a couple players there. I can't say my man's name, but this year he's decent from what I've seen. They got a young G on the bench. They record Morgan Gibbs-White, who can bring energy. Got the Liverpool defender, John Ruddy, the ex-Norwich goalkeeper, and they've got FM legend Fabio Silva, and I'm sure he would like to score. He wouldn't want to be on the bench. And again, you know, there's competition. The best way Fabio could tell Nuno is that, you know, I'm coming off this bench and scoring. You don't need a new striker. So let's see what they're saying. But that's the lineup if you ain't seen it already. But it's time to move serious. We're about to kick off, people. You know, it's 6 o'clock. The players are kneeling. It's Wolves versus Arsenal. And it's live. Nah, sorry, I just wanted to do that. I couldn't help myself, people. I really thought I'd just Sky Sports Dunny there, man. But yeah, and on a serious note, Wolves and Arsenal have kicked off at the Molineux Stadium. It's with Connor Cody, who's giving it to his defensive partner, Willy Bowley. And you can already see less than 10 seconds into this game, they look like they're going to be a back four out of position, people. You can see Max Kilman stretching very high and wide. Now, again, it's 20 seconds into the game, so let me not draw conclusions, but it is what it is. Hey, Mr. Adlib, correct kit for once, innit? But it's because of you lot, man. I was always that you at football. You know, if it's black shorts, I had to bring a Navy sock. Yes. Oh, apologies. Saka's hit the post very early on. We almost did the madness. Saka's played a lovely ball, people, and he's hit the inside of the post. Warning signs. You know, big up Bukayo Saka. Very early, people. We could have taken the lead very early within this opening 50 seconds, people. So I wanted a fast start. Hopefully, that's a sign of things to come, people. That completely locked off what the hell I was on about. You know, I lost my trail of thought. But yeah, man, I was always that youth in PE that used to bring the wrong stuff. Or for my football team, if there's black socks, I'd bring blue socks. I always used to accidental, but yeah, it is what it is. 1 minute and 12 seconds into the game, people. David Luiz has tried a ball into the channels and it's straight into the hands of Patricio. And it's almost like against Southampton where Lacazette had a chance very early on. It's literally a long ball from David Luiz into there. And that's the warning signs. That's what you want to see more, literally, people. 1 minute and 32 seconds in. Hello? What do you mean you lot can't hear? What do you mean? Hope you can you lot actually hear me? What's going on? Yeah, someone let me know if you can hear me. I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, you know, hopefully I'm not looking silly. But yeah, 2 minutes, 5 seconds into the game, people. Bro, so what's all of this? I can't hear. Put your speakers on. Apologies, man. But yeah, 2 minutes and 14 minutes into 14 seconds, sorry, into the game. Like I was saying at the start, I don't think Wolves have come here to sit back because it's more like a back four. You know, obviously they've gone with the luxury of another defensive guy in defensive transitions, but immediately look how, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just simply look at Max Kilman and look at the graphic I showed you lot on the Twitter, how they looked like they were playing with a back three. It looks like, at least for this opening exchanges, they're playing like a four, really. You can see him trying to support, but yeah, it is what it is. Wolves have been in possession. They seem to be quite rugged and fighting as Pedence and Matinho have tried to get them going. You know, both teams need to settle. It's 2 minutes and 52 seconds. It's very much pinball. David Luiz in possession. Here's giving it to Hector Bellerin, who's found Thomas Partey. Want to see a better performance on the ball from Thomas Partey. And saying that, lovely little turn to evade João Matinho and play it forward into Xhaka. Cedric is on his bike, and you know Xhaka likes to play the ball into that channel. Now Cedric is running at his man. Cedric. Cristiano Ronaldo thing. Cedric hit some step overs and laid it. And Bukayo Saka's had the second shot of the game, people. 3 minutes and 21 seconds in. 3 minutes in. Another Saka chance. Lovely from Cedric. You not see that Cristiano Ronaldo thing? Hey, it's lit. Hey, Cedric, I might be shameless and start supporting you. Remember we were saying, the signing of Cedric, it represents the club mismanagement and this and that. And I told you that at the time, I was saying what you lot were saying, but it's like, as fickle as it is, it's about how you're playing. Because now he's playing well, what a smart bit of business from the club. Willy Boley has tried to find his teammate Adama Traore, and Cedric has done well aerially. So what can you already see, people? Both teams trying to hit it into the channels, people. You hit it in behind defense, better yet. Time check, man. Time check. 4 minutes and 12 seconds in, people. Connor Cody's let the ball run between his feet, but he's got enough time before Lacazette chases him, people. A man said, go, you're moving mad. You're gonna, you need to go on time out, man, car. I don't know what happened to some boy. You could be using the internet for so many things, but you're gonna use it to gas. This is the problem with this generation. But yeah, people, please make sure you're hitting the like button and checking out the pin message. Rob Holding has passed it back to his goalie, Leno. Don't know why BT is showing Connor Cody and not the game for me right now. Thank you very much for switching back. And it looks like there's going to be enough space, people, as we approach the 5-minute mark. Our defenders, at least initially, they're not being impressed. And again, it looks like maybe Wolves are saying, you know what, we'll hold our shape. It's not a pressing people thing like that today. Bellerin's picked a nice ball out to Saka. Saka and Bellerin, very good on this right-hand side. Go on, give me a cross, Saka. I see what Saka's tried to do. He's tried to clip it over for Bellerin. It ain't popped off. Saka so far in these 5 minutes clearly been our best player. You know, it is what it is. Come on, Theo, back again. Hey, Tims. Big up all the Twitch gang. We made it to affiliate. Next step is partner. We move. Saka has popped it over to Xhaka. Xhaka's used his right foot. It's a mad thing. And first time I can say Pepe's name, he's giving it to Cedric. Cedric really thinks he's Cristiano Ronaldo because he's just tried to bang it outside the area. I don't mind it, Cedric. I don't mind. Number 17, he's moving like a previous number 7 right now. Cedric and Saka seem to be on this thing. And again, I want to see more of this. The more you do that, the second time it was a pass from Partey. First time it was David Luiz. The more you do that, I mean, first time it was Partey. Second time David Luiz. The more you do that, the more you put disconfidence on Wolves. If disconfidence is a word, Pedence has got it out. Oh, Adama Traore just showed Cedric what Wakanda can do. Cedric's recovered well, but that was the first glimpse of what Adama's trying to do. That raw, aggressive running at you thing. You know, Wakanda didn't prevail on that occasion. Cedric did his thing. And it's over here with Rob holding 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Bellerin is in possession, people. That was a tired pass. I felt Saka was offside there, but we've played on. Lacazette's kept fighting, and Lacazette's got it back to Rob Holding. Holding's palmed it first time to David Luiz, people. Beanie, I hope you're good. Faddy, I hope you're good. Cam, I hope you're good. You know, big up all the members. I'm loving these quick starts, DG. You know, I love quick starts, but we need a goal to move with it as well, you know. Let's keep moving. Smith Rowe to Pepe. Found Xhaka. And yeah, man, I'm liking our start so far. 6 minutes in, really. You know, I think it's fair to say we've started early. We started well. You know, we've started very well. You know, we're doing our thing. I mean, Wolves holding shape versus aggressive pressing. And to be fair, if they pressed us, it would be quite stupid because space would open up for both teams. So again, Wolves, I guess the form they're in, they're trying to be a bit more defensive. But I definitely wouldn't say Wolves are just sitting back and respecting us and whatnot. Theo, I hear you. What are you saying? Are you happy with Cedric being our backup left back for the rest of the season? I don't mind it really and truly. You know, if push comes to shove and there's an injury, I can't lie. As much as I love Saka out wide, you know, I'd rather him than the Maitlands and the Cedrics and them things there. It's down to Cedric if he can continue doing what he's doing. So far, so good. But with every game he plays well, we're always going to say he's shown his versatility. Every game he has an iffy one, we're going to say it's questionable. Cedric's overhit a free kick there. He's tried to find David Luiz, and ultimately Wolves has dealt clear with it. But it's Croydon, Kevin De Bruyne are in possession. Smith Rowe, and he gave it to Xhaka. So over here with Thomas Partey. The Ghanaian international has found Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's clipped it into the box. Holding's got his noggin on it. It's over here with Lacazette. Lacazette's played it. Go on, son. Yeah, Saka. Don't need too many chances. This is what we do. 8 minutes in, 1-0. Shout out to Lacazette for making that one happen. Big up the little chili that is Bukayo Saka. What a player Saka is, man. You know, shout out to Smith Rowe. I told you, Kevin De Bruyne, Holding. You got a big up Holding. VAR can't shake us. Lacazette is on side, people. Lacazette is on side. You know, again, this is what you want to see now because the good thing is, what did I say earlier? Now Wolves are going to have to come at us, you know. Now Wolves have to come at us. The gaps are going to open now. When you're playing a back 3, back 5, you know, they claim to be defensively. At some point, they've got a stick or twist. And probably with that, you know, you're going to see them probably just go to more of a back 4. All right, VAR, don't shake us. I love having Saka here, man. You know, I love having... Bro, that's never offside. You can't shake it, bro. How? You mad? No. No, come on, fam. Come on. Love Saka, but come on. Trust me, bro. Offside? Offside for what? They make this ish up every week, man. Oh, who's offside? I have to watch that again. Lacaz's bold. You can't even say his hair offside. Like, oh, don't watch that, Bukayo, man. Little chili. You started our strongest player. You're going to score again, man. Don't watch that. And they're going to have no choice. You know, warning signs. Wolves kept life. But, you know, let's keep going now. Let's be even angrier now. Goal got disallowed. 10 minutes into the game, people, Pedence is taking on Bellerin, and this is where Bellerin has to show his mettle, you know, twisting and turning. Pedence gives it to Neto. Fucking good balling from Neto. And Cedric, you know, no one's giving him a call. He can only pull it behind. You see the warnings there. Cedric's done well to defensively and going forward today. Warning signs, you know. We are going to have, you can't stop them. They're good players. At some points, they're going to have that. As long as we're switched on, you can see what we're on. Now, I'm always nervous with Arsenal set pieces, especially against Wolves. You've got Pedro Neto with the in-swinger, and sometimes you see mad stuff like Bellerin marking people double his size, and who's Bellerin marking? Number 42, I can't even make out who it is. Partey's on Willy Bowley. Podence has made a run to the front post. They've taken it quickly. Matinho's played it in. Just over. This is what I'm talking about. Just over from Max Kilman. We need to switch on. D. Brendan said, great start to the game, mate. Continue. Trust me, man. Trust me, bro. The people, they did me dirty. I love watching them play as well. Neto and Podence, two very good ballers. And to be fair with you, I made a video about Neto. I was telling man, Neto's someone we could get. I'm not going to say I was saying we should sign Podence, because I definitely wasn't. But Arsenal fans, did he not play against Olympiacos? Wasn't Olympiacos in a group with Bayern Munich and Spurs? I could be talking nonsense. I'm sure they was, because my memory is telling me Ryan Sessegnon scored against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. I could be guessing. But yeah, speaking about the better North London club, Partey and Lacazette have played well. Good pass from Lacazette. Show me some quality on that Bellerin. Oh, Bellerin. Yeah, Bellerin. Anyway, Bellerin tried the thing, but it's dead now. And this is where we're going to have to defend well, because now Wolves on the counter-attack. We've got the bodies. It's 3 against 5. We actually have the bodies back. Podence has found Matinho. Matinho's giving it back. They've actually worked it well. Welling said, Xhaka, apologies, people. Xhaka's done very well there. Podence has tried to do the fake shot and thing, and Pepe can set us on our way. Lacazette's fouled there. I don't know whether he's saying play on or whatever. Xhaka is saying dead that. And that's why we love Laka. He wins us little fouls, relieves the pressure. 12 minutes, 5 seconds into the game, people. Bellerin to Rob Holding. We've therefore started the better team, You're right, C. Same energy. AM, big up yourself. Same energy, because all I see is 0-0. And, we've, as Arsenal fans, how many... Oh, sorry, people. Another foul. That surely Matinho gets a card there. Rightly so. He caught Laka. But as I was saying, how many games as Arsenal fans have we seen where we've all been on top of a team, 43rd minute or something comes now, boom, they've scored. Let's not let that happen. Let's keep this up, man. We're playing with a tempo I like. We play attacking football now. We're playing with a tempo. So shout out to the players, of course, because they're the ones doing it. But Arteta, because he's obviously learned from mistakes that were kind of haunting him in previous months, where Arteta was moving mad at one point. He was talking about 33 crosses and things like that. There was no idea behind what we're doing. Now he's reinvented it. Xhaka. That was tired from Xhaka. I don't know what his angle there was. The flag's gone up. It will be a throw-in for Wolves. Banana foot there from Xhaka. But we move. Saka is so good, Never leave this football club, Bukayo Saka. If any of his football family members, apologies, are listening to this, make sure you never let that man leave this football club, man. I can't lie, people. You know me. I'm never one for the legend talk, but I think Saka can be an Arsenal legend. I just believe it. I'm not naive. I don't think he's going to finish his whole career, but you can't not love the little chili, man. But anyways, 13 minutes and 38 seconds. Once again, Cedric breaks down Wolves' play. This is Cedric. You ain't had too many opportunities. And between you and previously Marie, I'm seeing, man, that never got opportunities. You're taking your chances now. Xhaka in possession, people, and we've had a lot of time on the ball. Wolves are just not that they're just sitting back; they're just holding their shape. They're saying, "Cool, Arsenal don't want to play out from the back. Let them do it." And David Luiz played a good pass. Eventually, it's here with Partey. He's never offside. Saka sent, man. We should have done. Saka has done very well there. I think it's an offside eventually, but again, more of that. We're cutting them open. We just need more of that. I love that from Lacazette. You see, this is what confidence does to you, because Lacazette, there was a point where he stopped even doing this. How many times has Lacazette ain't even necessarily scored in recent weeks, but he's played well? Lacazette's a confidence player, and he's done well, man. Let's hope we maintain it. Faddy 100%. Patricio will take the free kick, people. Patricio will be over this free kick. And he's just taking it and he's hoofed it into the channels for the ongoing attacking fullback Semedo. Semedo's tried to find a Dharma. Between a poor pass or a Dharma, they're not on the same wavelength. Cedric almost put Leno in trouble, I felt. Leno's made that pass look better than it is, and David Luiz will sweep up. So over here with Xhaka. Xhaka says, hold him, bring it forward. Holding will bring it forward, and he's played a good pass into Bellerin. Bellerin ain't even got much options, to be fair, so he has to go back to Rob Holding. 15 minutes, 12 seconds in, people. Arsenal 0, Wolves 0. Yeah, man. Again, I want 3 points because we know who's playing. You know, Chelsea and Spurs are playing. We're all fighting for top 4. Hopefully that's a draw. United against Southampton. I reckon United win, but Southampton are a tough team. You know, if Southampton can do us a favor, you know, they can drop points and other people around us. It's just down to us now. David Luiz in possession, people. David Luiz in possession. Got to pop out. So this DG commentary is everything. Big up yourself, man, and big up everyone, however you're watching and why you're watching. Some of you watch me obviously while the content is going on. Some of you obviously are not watching the game, so I have to do it. And Rob Holding's played one dodgy pass, and David Luiz has made it look better than it is. We get away with it, we move. It is what it is. So over here with Partey, 16 minutes and 3 seconds into the game, people. Once again, Wolves 0, Arsenal 0. You know, Partey and Saka are linking up very well. You're right. They're getting in behind. Partey's found himself again, man. He's found himself. He can't believe some fans were doing the unnecessary thing. I think now people can see Partey's human, but you know he's certified, man. One of the best midfielders in the league. I don't care what no one says. By default, it's like Thiago. I know Thiago ain't setting the world alight, but you know what these midfielders are on. I ain't trading Partey for no one. And of course, there's 100% bias in that. Man said, where is the footage? I don't know where. I don't know what you felt, mate. You either got to find the stream or go get Sky Sports, man. Pain. My stream is so far behind that Bellerin cross as well. Don't worry, man. 16 minutes, 54 seconds, people. Cedric. Oh, don't lose it, Cedric. Cedric's lost it. But one thing I like, we've got numbers back on the counter. When we have lost it, there's numbers. You know, there's numbers. And Pedence don't have an option, really and truly. He's a baller, though. And him and Semedo have done very well. Pedence, he's tried to cut it across. David Luiz has done well. Pepe will keep it moving. And this is why our counter-attacking is lovely. Pepe's leading it. Oi, ref. Oi. Oi. Sky Sports, apologies, man. Apologies, BT, man. Pedro Neto in possession, people. Takes on his man. Tries to put in a cross. Earns a corner. I don't know for top 4, man. We just have to keep, for Arsenal, just keep winning your games and see what the outlook is saying. Because you forget Arsenal have to play catch up. We have to really rely. It's all really on the other teams, really. It's not really in our hands like that, apart from mathematically. Second set piece that I can really remember from Wolves this time, people. And again, the height difference always makes you a bit nervy. You know, you can imagine in the build up to this game, we must have been working at defensive set pieces. If not, it's crazy. João Moutinho to take the in-swinger one from the left-hand side. And it's a good ball. We've marked well. Bolly's body positioning, you can't really do much with it, but it might. Let's watch that again. Partey's tracked him very well. Maybe Bolly will feel he could have done better with that, personally, but who knows? Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Please make sure you're hitting the like button. Don't forget that. 18 minutes, 40 seconds, people. David Luiz in possession. Our centre-halves, much has been the case for the last few games, seen plenty of the ball. Partey, first misplaced pass today, and you can see him vex at himself. Don't watch that Partey, man. We know you're human, man. Theo said, DG is one of the most underrated YouTubers. I appreciate that. You can't be underrated for everyone, ever, man. You know, one day you make it, man. Cream always rises. Ethan has said, remember when Arsenal were 15th? Look how far we've come. We're like 8th. I'm pretty sure we're 10th, but I get the point. Bukayo Saka's been nutmegged there. I'm going to whisper it, but he's been done there. Xhaka, good contest. Loses out to Neves, I feel, but Xhaka and Partey have mopped things up. I think we've kind of just maybe a bit now. The intensity's kind of lost it. You know, can we raise it a bit? You know, 20 minutes in, we've clearly got control of the game. We just need to got control. Need goals, man. You know, we've had possession, we've had all the passes, but that's until you score, you don't walk away with 3 points. You don't walk away with 3 points. So we need to build upon this. 17 minutes into the game, people. Both sides are drawing 0-0. David Luiz is in possession. We played quite a high line, and to be fair with you, I don't want to talk nothing into existence, but Wolves haven't really done the thing, really. Like, really and truly. Rob Holding's tried. I don't know, truthfully, what Rob Holding's tried there, but, when you're in good form, I'll let you off that one there. Wolves will start another move with Connor Colding. I can't tell you the rest because BT has decided to flip the camera. We're back now, and it's a long goal kick from Rui Patricio. William Jose has done very well there. Holding tried to get tight to him, and he's beaten Holding again to that pass. If Pedro Neto could have got his head up and clipped him in first time, I think they'd have a break there. It is what it is. What has Realist said? Now, big man thing, you and Turkish, the best Arsenal fan. Shout out to my guy Turkish, and as on behalf of both of us, I appreciate the praise, man. I don't know if I am, I think Turkish is, but I don't know if I am. But I just keep working, man, and it means a lot. But 20 minutes into the game, better yet, 21 minutes into the game, both sides still drawing 0-0. It's over here with Willy Bowley of Wolves, and he's tried to bring it forward, and Lacazette might catch him. He's evaded Laka. Saka's intercepted but lost his foot in. And Wolves have done very well here to play out from here, and this will give them a bit of confidence, just keeping the ball for a bit, playing in difficult spells. Saying that, Bellerin's recovered it, and it's over here with Partey. It looks like Partey was trying to play one of them mad passes. Again, the radar not quite on. Really and truly only follow Arsenal because of you, Man City fan. I appreciate that, Xavier, man. I always see you commenting that. Adama Traore is just giving us another glimpse. The good thing is he's come inside. I don't mind a road runner running inside because he's more likely to run into roadblocks. It's when he goes out wide, like Pedro Neto, as you can see, he's taking Bellerin on. He's giving him a little shimmies. Bellerin and Saka have mopped that up. But again, we knew he's going to have to do a lot of defending. This is why I want to score. It feels like one of them games. If you get one, you can get another one because Wolves, they're not sitting back. They are trying. We're just doing well. It's not a back five. It's not a back three. Kilman's getting forward in that. And this William Jose guy, he's doing all right against Holding. Sorry, Holding's winning some headers. He's winning some. Bellerin's won a header now. Jacques has headed it back to safety with Saka. Saka's tried to put his foot around that, and he's actually inadvertently put us under pressure there. Ooh, Pepe under pressure. Lovely flicks. Lacazette's lost out in the key area. That's unlike him. And Wolves, really, Semedo should have a dig. And he's done exactly that. Leno's palmed it. Holding's done very well. Again, wake up. Wake up. You're allowing them to build confidence now. You're allowing them to build confidence. Once again, allowing Wolves to build confidence. Holding did well to mop up Leno's spill from Semedo. And again, they're also earning corners, also earning more corners. So the more they're gonna do this, they're gonna get in thingy, they're gonna get more confidence, and then again, you might know what could be done. In terms of the Arsenal lineup, I can do it from memory. Leno, Rob Holding, David Luiz, Cedric left back, Bellerin right back, Xhaka and Partey midfield with Smith Rowe. Pepe, Lacazette, and Saka as the front three. Again, not really any communication there. I didn't think Holding had to swipe that into nowhere. And again, he can't see him behind him. I would have thought Leno would have been a bit commanding there. But it is what it is. Love the fact our midfield looks a bit more solid. Let's see, man. Let's see. I want to see. Listen, let's talk in March for me personally. I think we go through spells and we have this season, good and bad. So I want to see consistently, but it is what it is. Dilly said, I'm so tired of Granit Xhaka. It's like we only have one midfielder and three centre-backs in possession. To be fair, Xhaka ain't even doing nothing bad. And he's one of the players I feel today actually trying to get the ball forward in what he can do. Like there, he's actually played a forward pass to Partey, and Partey's been the one to go back. To be fair, Partey never had time to twist and turn on the ball. Probably want to see a bit more movement. I've seen Pepe in flashes, not really seen too much of him in the attacking third. Smith Rowe obviously was involved in the goal that was chalked off, but want to see a bit more. Speak of the man in the moment, Smith Rowe's played a lovely pass to Pepe, and then Cedric's clipped it to Pepe. Pepe, apologies, has clipped it first time to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's done well to hold on to it. He's giving it back to Pepe. And I don't know if that's just hit the post or if the keeper's got a touch on that. More of that. That's what I want to see. We are putting good moves together. And what did I just say, people? I want to see more of that from Pepe. I've seen the little flashes, but we're gonna need, you're gonna need a bit more than that. 25 minutes in, and we've been all right, but it's still 0-0. Playing good and having these chances don't win games. Pepe, a party apologies, has found Bellerin. Bellerin's put it in. Go on, Pepe. Pepe is not strong enough. Semedo just wanted it a bit more, and he showed you the Portuguese/Cape Verdean strength. That's very poor from a player like Pedence. They could have had a counter attack there, and he just gifted it back to Arsenal. And Thomas Partey will play it forward to Bukayo Saka, who will find Bellerin. Bit of quality Bellerin in the final third's required, please. Bellerin's found Saka, who's always got a bit of quality. Don't let Cursor the commentator do you. He's found Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's kept it in possession with Partey. Partey to Bellerin over in this right-hand side. 25 minutes in, people. 25 minutes, 53 seconds. Partey, apology, switches it, and he almost overcooks that, but David Luiz will stretch his legs and keep that in. Ironically, yeah, I didn't. I agree with David Luiz there. I don't know what Cedric. Why are you there? You should be far. You should be thingy, man. You should be higher up the field. Young Mizzy, big up yourself, my dude. You man are playing saucy football still, coming from a Man United fan. I swear, if you're my guy, who I think you are, shout out to you, my Chargy. We're playing all right, As an Arsenal fan, you're definitely more confident when these guys, apart from where Leno's saved, they're having opportunities. But for me, I see good chances, good possession, but 0-0. Ref. Kilman, that's a yellow card on Saka. I know you've played on, but that should be a yellow card. And where's the advantage? What advantage, ref? Partey's won the ball back. Partey advancing, showing the strength. Partey's put a lovely ball in, and Bolly will just swipe that out, and it's an Arsenal corner. Pepe's been tracking back for the last couple games, really, but there's more. And rightly so. To be fair, I can't ask nothing of the ref. The 2 times I've said it should be a yellow, I've seen the yellow card come out. Now Kilman's on the yellow. Stupid foul to make. And, like I said, Kilman is playing like almost a fullback, really, in this back three. And he made that foul on Saka out of position. Go and make it. Go and put him in difficult positions. Go and give the referee a decision to make. It's a wet day. You make a wrong. You make a wrong decision to slide when you're not, and you got someone like Saka that's a bit nippy. You might catch Saka's leg rather than the ball. That's a red card. They're down to 10 men. It could be a different landscape. So let's see, man. Ethan, you're right. Pepe has got a bit more confidence. And every player needs confidence, but I want to see now. Can you keep that confidence? So like, if this spell happens again, you remember you're still a good player, and when you're doing well, you remember that thingy. You can never get complacent. We've seen Lacazette, Aubameyang, Pepe, Bearman have lost confidence this season. And confidence is a big part of the footballer. Saka will take the corner, and it's another poor one. That's really where Saka can improve it for me. Set pieces. It seems like none of us, as good as we've been playing, it seems like Arsenal can't really take a decent corner, really. Partey in possession, people. Wolves are giving us a lot of time in the ball. And it's over here on the right-hand side with Smith Rowe, who's giving it to Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin has passed it to the Ghanaian international Thomas Partey, who's found Smith Rowe again. And Smith Rowe said, I like you, Partey. Have it again. Partey to Smith Rowe. It's a lovely bromance going on. Smith Rowe's done very well to keep it up. Just when it should have went to Bellerin, he tried to play it to Laka. And this is where the counter-attack could be on here, because Pedro Neto's there. And again, like I told you, centre-halves in wide areas. Bellerin out of position. Holding, stop that for me. It's a good ball in from Pedro Neto. No Wolves man to really get onto that. But, Semedo's kept that. No cross of Smith Rowe. Shouldn't have let that cross in Smith Rowe, but we've dealt with it. And again, the game is becoming to open up a bit now. Now we're there on the counter. Saka. Pepe on this left-hand side, people. 29 minutes in. Pepe, good pass out to Saka. Ref, oi! Wait. I'm not gonna lie, I think Saka's looking for that, but boy, what is it, ref? I don't know. It has to be a pen. That has to be a VAR. That is a pen for me, Wait, it's a bit of a soft one still. I'm not gonna lie, people. That's a soft one still. He's got no intention. Oh, it's not a pen. Ref, it is a soft one, but it's a pen. VAR, where are you? Where are you? Bolly's vexed. I would be as well. I know how it feels to concede a pen, man. When I used to play for a certain other team for the Snake. If you're listening, you man are Snakes. But yeah. Sad, man. It's not a pen. Not a pen at all, man. Bro, the ref's bugging, man. Bukayo Saka over this set piece. Give me a decent delivery, Saka, please. Or is he going to play it short? Saka. Inadvertently, it beats the first man, but it can't really do anything. But Holding will shepherd that out for another corner. And Saka might get another chance to do that. Can we have a decent set piece? That's, like I said, that's the one thing I don't think Saka can do, as amazing as I think he is, man. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Saka's been a live wire. Should have had a goal. Should have had a penalty. You know, this is why we miss. This is why we bang on about him. You know, forget his age. He's a lovely player. Should be going to the Euros. Hopefully, Maitland-Niles gets a look in. Probably a bit too early for Smith Rowe. There's probably a strong competition there. You know, Holding might even be able to sneak a place in some capacity. Probably not, but you can never hope. You can always hope. Good ball in from Saka. No one challenging, and it's headed out on Wolves. Partey will just say, you know what, Leno, I know I'm good on the ball, but you have to take that. Leno, give it back to him. Instead, it's gone to Cedric. Cedric in possession. He said, Leno, take that, broski. Bundled, broski. Leroy saying, I hope those chances, those missed chances early in the game don't come back to haunt us. I'm sure we all don't. Like I said, football's a funny old game. You can have all this possession, all these opportunities. The other team gets one and scores. Ref, I think Semedo had hands all over Lacazette there, but all right. Semedo started the game very well. Saying that, dispossessed by Pepe. Lacazette's giving it back to Pepe. Bit of quality from you, Pepe. Go on, trick him up. Go on, Pepe. Go on. 72 million. Pepe in possession. Still got it. Oh! If you don't saw the nutmeg. No. No one talk on Pepe. Are you mad? I'm sorry. Baller. I'm sorry. Never. Pepe, my guy. If you nah, Semedo, shut up. You got sat on your ass, mate. Hey, Pepe Dino, this is my guy. Arteta, you can't leave this guy at the team. You see what he's on. Semedo, who I was just praising. Pepe dispossessed him. Lacazette gets the assist technically because he says, take it back, broski. Pepe said, yeah? You ain't seen what I did against Southampton and them teams? Nuts. Safe. You can't defeat me. Safe. 72 million, man. That's what you gotta do. Safe. It's the cheeky little nutmeg, you know. Thing just gets Ruben Neves just an innocent civilian on the block. And then with the right peg, the ability is there, man. Pepe Dino, 32 minutes in, people. 1-0, finally. What a goal. Bro, no one can chat on Pepe, you know. Nobody can talk about my guy, Pepe Dino. Bro, smoky settings. Eesh. And we deserve that. Ref, see? Ref wants to defeat us? No, sir. Anyways, now the game's going to open. And then Pepe back defending. Absolutely bundles Adama Traore. It seems like Adama Traore is vexed. He ain't even trying to do the Wakanda thing, get the spud in, let Pepe try and let him know it's an accident. But it's a free kick. And inadvertently, I can't lie, it's a free kick in a good position for Wolves and the threat they have from set pieces and the delivery, or the man who is going to be the delivery man from this set piece, João Moutinho. You're always scared with him, man. Bro, this is what happens when you eat your hard food. This is what happens when you don't feel sorry for yourself and you go out there. This is what I want to see from Pepe. Make the difference. Don't play within yourself. Go and be on crud. You know, this is 3 games in a row now, assuming we get a positive result where you've been well here now, you know. And the more you do that, the less we see of Willian. Pedence in possession on this left-hand side, people. Twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving. Saka's putting a good tackle and I think it's a corner. Love watching Pedence, man. Good little balance, good little player, man. Little balance there, tricking and turning, bobbing and weaving and all those things. It was a good delivery from Wolves. You know, Wolves have, you know, probably in this 30th minute mark around here, probably had their best chances, but it's nice, man. It is what it is, man. Feet, broski, feet. What? And I ain't got the commentary on, so I don't know what's going on here, but it's nothing to do with Arsenal. Who just scored? I can't imagine you don't know. But Pepe, we got to do see the comments. Bro, Wolves almost got shagged there. I thought it was a corner, but it seems to be a throw-in. Bro, people don't know, man. Pepe just needed to improve his decision making, clarity of mind. Now he knows, don't overcomplicate things. When the opportunity is there, shoot. When I need to pass, pass. Let me buy into what Arteta wants, defending and that. You know, I need to do it. And it's probably what he's doing behind the scenes. You don't know what Donny's doing. Now you're playing like I can see somebody that's probably putting in extra yards in training and those things. Max Kilman's found Pedro Neto with a lovely pass. Neto twisting and turning, puts in a good ball. Holding gets the interception. Not really much quality on that, and Holding has to knock it out. But Wolves will still be in possession here. And it's again with Pedro Neto. No cross, Bellerin. Stop the cross. Stop the cross. Stop the cross. Stop the cross. Cannot stop the cross. It's a good ball in. Adama gambles. I think that's a corner personally, but it did look like Adama was pushing and had hands. Trust me, Dilly. No doubt about the Pepe one. Are you mad? Absolute banger from Pepe Dino, man. And the more Pepe keeps doing this, the more we can start running agendas, man. Bro, trust me, bare cool milk, bare nutmegs. You know, Pepe, we've been knowing Pepe's a baller. And this is what we need. Pedro Neto with a corner here, people. Good delivery, safe hands from Leno, and we can counter. Gave it quick time to Xhaka. Come on, aye, make this count, boys. It's 4-on-3. Good ball from Xhaka. Pepe, a bit more quality for me. Bit more. Show me something. Just can't show me something. Runs out of space. Don't watch that, Pepe. Get back, though. Just about 9 minutes or so before half time. 36 minutes and 40 seconds, people. Arsenal 1, Wolves 0, people. Bro, he's found the balance, bro. For me, it's just decision making now. I've seen a bit more IQ and maturity from him. You know, we know you're a baller, but balance. And it's the defending as well, because before that, he was mashing work defensively, you know, and it's gone back to basics now. Hopefully the pennies dropped. And he's slowly making Perez eat his words. Pepe, you know, Perez was saying he's not made for English footy and that. Trust me, I'm not going to lie. Semedo ain't been the same. Maybe it's just one of those things where you're playing for a different team. It highlights you a bit more. I must admit, I have felt that with a couple of footballers. Ceballos coming to my club on loan. He probably is at a level I didn't think he was. Pogba going to United. I'm not saying they're not good footballers, but you're just seeing that they're human. Thiago, like, I think he's a great player. I just don't think he's, you know, where I thought he was. Like, I thought this guy had no deficiencies in his game. Now I see a bit of struggling at Liverpool in some degree. As great as he is and has been, I'm taking nothing away. So yeah, maybe it's just one of those things. You go to a different team, you see what man are on, really and truly. Man could have said Ozu as well. Adama Traore on this right-hand side has taken on Cedric quite well, but between Smith Rowe and Xhaka, they deal with that. But it's a corner. And, you know, this is why Wolves should still have confidence. At the end of the day, it's still 0-0. There's another half to play. You know, you've woken up probably the last 10 minutes of the game. You've earned a couple corners and things. You're not out of it. You know, you're not really out of it. And this is for Arsenal. We can't get complacent, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5 and the rest of it. And to be fair, you know what? A lot of people, you're right to be on Pepe and ask question marks of Pepe. We demanded more. It's the people that were doing up agendas and casting a man off. Good ball in from Wolves again. Xhaka deals with it. Jose keeps it alive. Podence down to Neves. Neves miscues his shot. Inadvertently, it's a good ball to Moutinho. David Luiz headers it out. Moutinho again in possession. Gets it to Neto on this right-hand side. Surely just make a yard of space and... he sold. He absolutely... I can't lie. Cedric got done there, you know. He's done some step-overs, and I think Cedric's lost his footing and made it look a bit worse. There's been a couple rips. There's been numerous crime scenes on this football field today, people. $39 minutes, 21 seconds, people. Arsenal 1, Wolves 0. Thomas Partey running with it through the middle of the park. Finds Pepe, gets it back from Pepe. Game management, boys. 5 minutes, 6 minutes before the end of the half. Game management. Let's not take any risks. Rob Holding in possession. To Bellerin. Bellerin first time to Saka. Saka Bolly's on his case. Gonna have to shield that ball and shield it very well and does so. Gives it to Bellerin. He finds Granit. All right, you know you're playing well when Granit's trying to do little skill things. And he finds Thomas Partey. Partey to Laka. Laka to Pepe. Pepe, good ball out to Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe, bit of quality. Now let's get the second. No one's challenging that. Nobody's challenging that. Come on, boys. That's it. That's it. That's the one thing about us in recent weeks. You know, man need to start gambling, just running for the sake of it. You get a couple goals, and Lacazette's made a good run and cut it back. He thinks he's getting cut back. Saka's actually watched that, to be fair. Gamble, man. You know, look, we've earned a corner. Really, Kilman had time. That tells you a man was nervous. And you're right, Zorro. We've still got Aubameyang and Martinelli on the bench, you know. And again, I'm sure those fullbacks don't want to play against him when they're tired. So, Saka, ball in. Good cross. Not enough for someone to get a head on it. Xhaka keeps it alive. Pepe loses out, unfortunately. Smith Rowe, Adama's just overpowered him, and Adama's here. Pep Partey's done very well to stop him on the counter. He'll take that yellow card. I don't think he meant to do. I think he genuinely tried to put a foot in. It didn't bang. Either way, it's a good tactical foul. And I think we scored the highest in the Prem for fouls, tactical fouls, I think, people. So, you know, maybe a big part of that Pep Guardiola breaking down opposition's thing is working. Partey's got to watch himself, though, because that's only his second booking of the season, though. Fair play. Fair play, Partey. But he's got to watch himself for this game. You obviously know it could get long. Yeah, bro, bare crime scenes. Hella, man, been getting ripped on this football field. This is what football's about. It's been a very enjoyable game. To be fair, you only enjoy football when your team's winning. But anyways, 41 minutes, 27 seconds into the game, people. So over here with Pedro Neto on this left-hand side for Wolves. Does a step over, says, I'm coming inside, finds João Moutinho. João Moutinho keeps it moving and finds their captain, Connor Cody, who's just put his foot through it. It was going to be a lovely pass to Podence. It didn't quite happen. Saka's done well to hold it, and he finds... Oh, we were gone there. Bellerin's first touch is appalling, and it's gone out. This is it, man. Passing patterns have been class today. Arteta will be doing his work. Simple as that, you know. Beautiful build-up earlier. It's as simple as that. You're right, man. You know, man saying help me, it's not displaying. I don't know what you want help with, but shit, my guy. If we win, we can go 6th, so we might get into the top 4 if we carry on winning games. Ifs. This is the thing. But if we are to get top 4, you're right. We need to carry on winning games. As simple as that. You know, and games like this, make sure you grab the 3 points. Holding's mistimed his header, and it's here with William Jose, who I don't think's been in the game, but hasn't been out of it, if that makes sense. It's over here with Podence on the left-hand side. Cuts in, it's a good ball in. Leno will get there, and Leno will lie down on it. Oh, I think Leno's actually been hurt there. I don't mind, because it means we eat up a bit more time, kill a bit more of the flow. 42 minutes and 41 seconds. I think they've just... Didn't look like much. Looks like Adama and Leno have just bumped into each other. Impacting. It don't look like it's going to be anything serious. Man said, what's wrong with your TV? Don't know what you're on about, man. Just come out, man. Live chat. West Brom are winning 1-0 against Sheffield United. For those of you who care, West Brom 1, Sheffield United 0, 41 minutes played. Is Maitland-Niles on the bench in that game? Probably not. Looks like Leno just needs a breather because he's had the stuffing knocked out of him there. Maitland-Niles on the bench? No, it doesn't look like there's any talk around him on the bench, so I assume he's not playing. Leno to take the goal kick, people. Let's go. 43 minutes, 37 minutes into the game, people. Arsenal 1, Wolves 0. Make sure you're hitting that like button, people. Please make sure you're hitting that like button. Arteta you can't see a smile from Arteta. He doesn't look like he's fully happy with what he's seeing. Leno's found Pepe, who's won it in the air. Pepe's tried to win it again. It's gone out of play. Ref, that's gone out. Xhaka wins it back anyways. Played from Xhaka to win it back off Semedo and go home to Cedric. Bit of game management, people. It's 44 minutes played. David Luiz, this is not game management. Losing the ball needlessly. Giving it away, better yet, needlessly. To a team that wants to equalize. Connor Cody out here, people. Semedo. 44 minutes, 20 seconds. Arsenal 0. Arsenal 1, apologies. Wolves 0. Bowley's giving it to Max Kilman. Kilman has just played a long ball. Holding's mistimed it, but it's all right because David Luiz is there. Probably could have got that back to Leno, but he's decided to just take no risk, put his foot through it, and so many corners in this game. Trust me, bro. Partey puts his foot through it. And, you know, Lacazette isn't the quickest. If he was, you know, I think if that's Aubameyang, I think that could be another opportunity. But no worries, man. Lacazette's been all right. Everybody's started well. It does look like we're getting a bit tired, though. And naturally, you know, as we approach 45-minute mark, people, not sure in relation to added on time, haven't been updated, but I can't imagine there is a much to it, people, if that makes sense. Please make sure you're checking out the pinned message as well. As usual, people, as you know, after this, it's post-match reaction business. So please make sure you're doing up the like button, people. Please make sure you're doing up the like button. 178 likes. Can we get that to 200, people? Can we get that to 200? Two minutes of added on time. We're actually into that. Ruben Neves will advance with the ball. He's found Kilman. Kilman can't find his teammate. You're a professional footballer. He should be able to play a pass like that. It's an Arsenal throw. Experience now. Wind down the clock, Bellerin. There's no rush with this throw. Relax, man. Bellerin's doing all right. 46 minutes, 8 seconds, people. Ruben Semedo. Nelson Semedo to Adama Traore. Adama just wants to take Cedric on each and every time. And Cedric, you know, he gets the beating of Cedric, but then he beats himself because the cross is overhit. 30 seconds remaining of this first half, basically. Leno, there's no rush. Let's go into halftime at 1-0 and focus on how we're going to get, you know, more goals into this game. And as you can see, Leno is in no rush to take this. You know, he's saying long ball. You know, about 15 seconds left of added on time on the clock, people. Leonard's going to go long. And that should mark the end of the first half, ideally. Oh, Wolves could have one more chance. Oh, God. Wolves have... Oh, Louise. It's a pen. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. And a red card. Fucking hell. You man were talking about new deals and that. See why you lot don't get gassed and talk about new deals? Because just like that, the game's flipped on its head now. And that came from David Luiz losing the ball. Absolutely clattered his man, bro. It is a red. It is a red. He's inadvertently tripped up his man, but still. Fuck's sake, man. Like I tell you lot, people, game management. Game management, game management, game. What did I say? Manage out the game. Fucking hell, bro. How do you concede the pen in the last 30 seconds of the half? I don't like. Is there any way of busting case for the red? Because now the game flipped on its head. I don't. It looked like it is a foul, but I thought, you know, is it? I don't know, man. I thought they changed the laws, but it looks like it is a red. Probably have to take off Smith Rowe or something now and bring on the centre half. Or Xhaka's just gonna have to do that for the team. Ruben Neves is a penalty king. You know Ruben Neves is gonna score this, man. This is why you don't need to calm down with all this new deal talk, new deal talk, man. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, this is how much time do you have to keep being showed that certain dons are on the same stuff. Come on, Leno, but I don't expect you to save it, man. And it's 1-1. What a team, man. You know? Wake up now. You know? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. That's all you can say. Wake up. You know? You gave Wolves that. William Bailey said, man just woke up to a Pepe goal. What? Nah, boy. The ref got conned. No, he didn't. He's tripped him up by mistake. He didn't mean to do it, but he has tripped him up. And they're back in it now. Now you're going to have to dig deep. 10 men, 1-1. How many times throughout this thing did I say Game management. Game management. Game management. 30 seconds before the end of the half. Man, we're saying new deals. Bro, it's a sour thing. It's sour, you know. It's a sour way to end the half, bro. I'm gonna let you lot get your thoughts in before I talk about my thing, man. You know, it is what it is. Bro, shagged it. Shagged it. That is a pen, man. Don't be biased. That's a stole. It is a penalty. Like he's took out the man. You know, he's tripped him up. Right. He's done it by accident, but he's tripped him up. He's tripped him up. Silent Night saying this guy, Louise, honestly, I don't know how this guy's been forgiven by our fan base. He's too error prone. You know, this is what I tell you, look, when I say man are hot and cold. You know, certain players will show you a little game here and there, but they'll always show you they're not levels. And that's come from being stupid. We're 30 seconds, man. Bro, it's a pen, bro. Like it's a pen. He's tripped his man up. Like he's inadvertently tripped him up. Like, listen, all you have to do is watch it. Like he's tripped his man up. That wasn't a pen, but David Luiz was caught out of position. It was a pen, and you're right, he was caught out of position. Fundamentally, it's game management. You know, it's game management, game management, game management, game management. Shouldn't have been a thing. People shouldn't have been out of position. People shouldn't have switched off from a set piece scenario. It's as simple as that. Can't wait to watch the game again so I can see exactly what the hell happened in relation to that fully from the start to finish. Crazy. You know, I think a red card is harsh. I thought they changed the laws around that, really, but it is what it is. It didn't look intentional. It is a foul, though, and it is the lack of recovery speed. And you know, this is why fans can't get excited, man. You can't get excited with this giving man new deal stuff when they play good for 2 seconds. Man are saying this about El Nene. He's got nothing to do with this game. And David Luiz. You know, pen, yes, red, nah. I agree. Never a red. Never a red. But it is what it is. And you're right. You have to bite the bullet now. Smith Rowe has to probably come off. Maybe you go or you play Xhaka centre half and you tell Smith Rowe to go deeper, or you probably take off Smith Rowe for Gabriel straight away. Simple as that. Really simple. You know, pushing our luck, broskies. And this is it with David Luiz. You never really, you don't know what you're gonna get. You get the David Luiz who does things like today. You get the one that does stuff like Southampton, or you get the one that's a colossus against United. It's what I tell you lot about hot and cold players. When you got one or two of them in the squad, but you know, the vast majority of these players play good for spells. Very few of these players are good consistently over a 38 game period. And it's throwing it away. And again, this is coming from experienced players, bro. Like, this is people, you know, it's experienced players. You lot wanted to keep him for this very experienced thing. Uh, Right. We'll break that down tomorrow at 11:30 or something like that, man. But it's just stupidness. You're 30 seconds. Leno's kicking a long throw, a long kick. I don't know where. I don't know even know how it's a thing. Like we shouldn't be talking about it. But it's 1-1. You gave them that. It happens. Go again. You allowed them to get confidence, and now they're gonna come here, man. Stop blaming David Luiz, guys. It ain't his fault. We never just blame one single person, but come on, like it's literally his penalty. What game are you lot watching? But fair play. You know, it has to be that sadly Smith Rowe has to come off. Sadly. To be fair, VAR don't know how they deny the goal and all of those sort of things. It is what it is. These sort of players will always show you, man. Bro, I feel like Gabriel should have started from the beginning. We've been pushing our luck with him by playing him in long spurts. So probably facts with that. Did they check VAR? Yes, they did. You can't blame David Luiz for that. You can. He's out of position. You know, it's a poor collective team position, team mistake, but he's out of position. He's literally out of his spot and he's making a recovery tackle. And several people are out of position there. So it is what it is. Only we were more clinical. It's just a clean sheet ruined and stuff like that. Fundamentally, it's that, my guy. You know, you don't kill all your chances. What did we say? It's crazy, man. didn't kick him. David Luiz went and kicked him. I've watched it several times. It's coming up, being replayed over and over again. Boy, and this is it, James. Man of the match one week, throwing games the next. This is it fundamentally. You can't rely on them sort of man there. You're asking me irrelevant questions. I don't really give a crap about Werner and Havertz at this moment in time, with all due respect. It's got nothing to do with Arsenal Football Club. Arteta can't, bro. This is where I feel sorry for Arteta. You can't factor in your key players doing things like that before half time. You can't. These sort of things that all I can say to Arteta is this is what you get for playing David Luiz, but he can't. I can't blame David Arteta. We had a fast start. We've played all right, and we've let ourselves down. And we've got Aston Villa on the weekend. Who are you more likely to get 3 points off? Wolves today, Aston Villa on the weekend. A team that smacked us up at the Emirates. Fix up. I'm not going to focus on the red card and keep going on and on about it. It's happened now, innit? It's happened. It is what it is. When you look at it, to concede that in the last 30 seconds, really only held the lead for over 10 minutes. Ultimately game management, people. Ultimately. Big up all the Twitch gang. We're finally affiliated. We're getting there. We're getting there bit by bit, man. Next step is the partnership, man. Is what it is in that regards. Firmly, though. Big up everybody tuned in. What a goal from Pepe, but it is what it is, man. It's irrelevant now, isn't it? It's 2 points dropped. So when you look at Palace and this in recent weeks, boy, this is what you're gonna, they have to dig it out. They have to dig it out, people. They have to get out of it, because you lot want Champions League football. You lot have seen other teams drop points. You lot know there's a big game on Thursday. You lot know the ramifications. It's a good point with it being 10 men at this moment in time, but boy, it's crazy. The penalty incident, like you can see, sorry, but David Luiz is out of position there. He's trying to recover. I'm sorry. I'm not leading the scapegoating thing, but how are you lot? What game are you lot watching? David Luiz that's reaction. That's what's known as reactionary defending. Holding and Bellerin have done all they can, really. He's out of position. It's a red card. He's tripped up the man. I'm watching it in front of me time and time again. You lot need to start looking at what actually is happening and not the emotion. I don't advocate scapegoating a man, but you can't get past David Luiz in that. Of course, if you watch the whole move again, there's probably other offenders, but David Luiz is out of position. I'm replaying it right now and watching it several times. David Luiz is actually tight. He's won. Has he even won that? David Luiz has tried to win a ball high up the field where he doesn't really, Probably Partey could have done better in that regards as well. But it's fundamentally David Luiz. Holding's done all he can. He could look over his shoulder, but David Luiz is the one out of position. He's in it. I don't think it's a red purely because David Luiz hasn't intentionally done that. He's got no hands on him, but he has tripped him. It's inadvertently, but he has. It's one of them where you're running to pursue someone, your legs have caught his. I think the red cards are very harsh decision, especially with the rules changing, but it just didn't need to be. It didn't need to be. And how we didn't get a penalty, how they get a pen, I don't see much different. He still touched him though, man. Just because it's not barely, he's tripped him up. Personally, I don't see how we didn't have a pen as well. Because to a degree, he barely touched him, but at the same time, what's the difference between Saka's one? And like Luke said, therefore a pen, I guess. No way it's not a red. To be fair with you, I think that's a harsh red, but it is what it is. And Solomon is saying, how are y'all saying it's no pen when Luiz himself walked off knowing he could? Bro, it's like, you can tell by a man's reaction, he's guilty, bro. It is what it is. Exactly. There's still 45 minutes. Because at the end of the day, it's the same like when Pepe got sent off. It's going to be the talking point. But away from that, we did everything to be in this. We've started well. We played all right. But did we do everything we needed to? Because this game could have been put to bed and we could say it's a consolation. Instead, Wolves are going to come out and want to do a thing. It is what it is. Let me share my screen because, again, you lot have been sharing your thoughts. In relation to my halftime thoughts, the other thoughts are for the pros match. Ultimately, it's come down to game management, people. Again, let me zoom in. It's come down to game management. We had a lot of possession. We've been playing well. We've been putting some good passes together, but we haven't built. We scored, and to be fair, we should have had a penalty. Like I said, Saka's goal, VAR done him dirty, but we didn't ultimately build upon it. And this is the risk you take. You can have a million chances and a million corners and have 80% possession and all of these sort of things, people. But if you don't score, it don't mean nothing. It means F all if you don't build upon it. And so we didn't build upon it, and to obviously lose the game I say lose, drop the points or lose 3 points at this moment in time, or lose 2 points in the way we did it, with it being 30 seconds before half time, comes down to game management. And on top of that, we only really held our lead for just over 10 minutes. So again, game management, really and truly. We gave that to Wolves, but to be fair with you, they've been growing in confidence, really and truly. Ultimately, it's a sour end to the half. Experienced players are the ones effing about, really and truly. And that's meant to have an A there. Personally, with as soft as I feel that penalty is, it is a pen. My beef is not the pen. My beef is if they get a pen, what's the difference between Saka's one? Now again, there's probably a lot of emotion in me right now. You either give 2 penalties as soft as there is. Why is there one rule for the other? Again, I can't hear the commentator. I would love. Could one of you tell me who was offside? Who they said was offside in the build up to Saka's goal? I don't know, but that's my thoughts in relation to the game, people. We did start well. We did put lovely moves together, but it's all irrelevant now. Get yourselves back in the game. 2 tough games this week. And I think you got Wolves after, you just gotta have to put up with it, Like David Luiz, I'm sure one thing about David Luiz, he'll hold his one thing I like about him, he'll hold his own hands up and say it was my fault. So Laka was offside, Laka's arm. All right, cool. To be fair, with even that look a bit, obviously emotions are high. I don't really want to have that really one day, but it's a harsh one. Really is saying apparently because Luiz was running and didn't actually seem like he was trying to get the ball, that's a red. Weird time. I just think he just tripped up his man. It's a pen. It shouldn't be a red, but is what it is. Bro, they're judging. We're judging. Certain men are getting judged on one. Certain men are getting judged on one. Certain teams, better yet, are getting judged on one rule. Certain teams are getting judged on the other. Because I ain't happening, man. Bro, this is the thing, man. You play good for 5 games, and Arsenal fans start wetting their pants and throwing off their knickers. And some man are repeat offenders, man. Some man keep doing this. I know Luiz has had good form. I know he's a good character around. I know he's got elite mentality. But over a 38 game period, playing well for 5 games and then throwing it away in this sort of fashion, it's not needed. And even in the last 3 games, have we seen consistency from David Luiz? Shaky against Southampton. Fantastic against United. Today he's sent off. Is what it is, man. Saka's one probably wasn't a pen, my guy. It probably wasn't. I'm reaching, as we all would. I want 3 points. Probably wasn't. I felt it was soft. I said it at the time, but I'm seeing 2 soft penalties. I want it all, of course, man. Saka's goals were disallowed. Pepe's goal was amazing. We can't allow it to deflate us because Wolves are gonna have it up now because we gave them some chances when it was 11 men. They earned a lot of corners. Now they got themselves back in the game. Now they should believe they can get something, man. It's crazy, man. Trust me, I'm happy for Pepe as well. Big up Derek. He said, gutted the game's changed against the run of play. Everyone seemed to be playing well until the red card. Holding skinned Luiz out of position. Still think we can win. I agree with everything you just said. I do agree. Saka's thing looked the same, almost the same. Look like 2 soft ones, but is what it is. It ruins the whole second half. It does become damage limitation, but we need to do what we need to do, man. Can't feel sorry for ourselves. Have to just get it done. It's a clear red. Sarad, I'm gonna ask for everything, man. I'm gonna ask for everything. I probably wasn't a pen. Saka's one probably hella soft, as I said at the time, but I'm gonna call for it all, man. I just want to win a game. Like, can you blame me? Big up to everyone locked in. Please make sure you hit the like button, people. Gabriel has come on. I'd imagine it's for Smith Rowe, but at this moment in time, I don't know because I'm waiting for the thing. Smith Rowe still on the field. Unfortunately, it's for Lacazette. Boy. So we're gonna go indirectly with a back 3 or What are we gonna do? Are we still gonna hold it up with a back four? It looks like a back three, really. So it looks like Xhaka's gonna do the wide left back sort of thing. Cedric's gonna be up there as well. Boy, we'll see, man. We'll see. Boy, a point's not the worst of results now, really, considering where we are, man. It is a pen, you know. There's no way around it. Like I think everyone can see, soft or not, David Luiz one is a penalty. Like he's a pen. He tripped my man up inadvertently. It is a pen. Come on now. But same way, I always say, not all contact in the box is a penalty, but it is a pen. Anyways, so start to the second half, people. They've come out now, come out the blocks. Pedro Neto's picked up where he left off, and he's absolutely skinned Bellerin. He's put a lovely ball into the box. And yeah, Wolves really should be putting that in the back of the net. Semedo's got possession back, and you can see Wolves have got their tails up now, man. 10 men back in the game, playing with a bit of a swagger, man. Listen, let's forget about the pen now, man. It's the second half. We'll talk about that after. It's the pen's gone, people. It's 45 minutes. The second half started, 45 seconds in. Got to just see what we can do in it. Adama Traore on this right-hand side looks to take Pepe on. Gets past Pepe. Pepe makes sure he can't get the cross in. However, it is a corner. Whew. Does feel a bit deflating, I'm not gonna lie, because it just feels like I don't know, man. It feels a bit sour, like just feels like, in fact, it probably has. It's not even just feel the landscape of the game has changed now. Now we're doing this ifs and buts and all of these things. All I can say is right now, there's 2 points being dropped. If you want top four, you've got to find a way to win these games. I know VAR has been against us. I know we've been shorthanded with the red card, and now you're gonna have to do something. Wolves have taken it short. Pedro Neto will whip it into the box. Decent ball in. Xhaka gets something on it. Pepe's found Cedric, and we can counter here, people. But look, obviously, it's difficult when you've got no striker, nobody's up there. And that is a foul that at least Cedric has earned us a foul there. And it's a yellow for Neves. Well in, Cedric, man. A Wolves fan has said, as a Wolves fan, had to say penalty and red card, most disgraced decision whole Premier League season. We'd love winning games, but not that way. Boy. Semedo forward. No foul, Cedric. No foul, no foul. Neto does well to hold it up, man. And everyone's just got to work that bit harder now. We're down to 10 men. It is what it is. You know, when adversity comes, you feel sorry for yourself, or do you try and do a thing? We've got no striking now. We're trying to just hold on for a point. The landscape has changed. It is what it is. People need to be extra careful. People need to be extra smart. You know, we can't afford to let gaps in our team happen. It's going to be very difficult in the last 20 minutes, but this is what you man signed up for. You man said you wanted top four. It is what it is. You know, lovely ball over to this left-hand side from Semedo into Pedro Neto, who's found Matinho. Matinho said, you know, I'm shooting. Fuck. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Absolutely lovely goal from Matinho. We told you, we'd said it about, man. It's done now. Absolutely done. Lovely goal. What a goal. Lovely strike. Leno, no chance. What a goal, fam. Boy. I was thinking that, but boy, have to see it again. Elite mentality from Wolves, though. They started the second half strong, people. You know, they started the second half strong. Boy, and this is what's said at half time, man. To be fair, that's a banger. You can't do anything, man. It is what it is, fam. Boy, 49 minutes played. Wolves 2, Arsenal 1, people. Boy. Boy. Bro, absolutely beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. Thing of beauty. Bro, you got to draw for Aubameyang now. Probably just got to... Who's going to pass in the ball? But you have to sacrifice Smith Rowe or something. Maven just sacrificed Bellerin, man. Say, you know what? Saka just marked the space, man. But yeah, man, it is painful. It's the fashion. It's the fashion in which it's done. Like, it's the fashion in which it's done. 50 minutes played, people. It's the manner in which it happens, man. It's like a complete capitulation. That goal is a madness. Look, Semedo, poor touch. And they're going to, if you want to get into this game, you're going to have to do a thing. Partey, good control from Partey. Partey, Pepe, radars, man, radars. I think this calls for an early substitution. This ain't a 50-minute mark thing, man. Oh, man. Semedo with this throw. 50 minutes, 36 seconds, people. Long throw from Semedo. Xhaka wins it. Semedo will kick it out of play. And it's now Arsenal's time for a throw. Gonna see what your mentality is made of, man. Gonna see what your mentality is made of. You know, I feel it feels like they've been shortchanged, but it is what it is. This is complete incompetence. You know, big up everybody locked in, especially the Twitch gang as well, man. Gabriel to Rob Holding. 51 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock, people. Bellerin in possession. Partey to Xhaka. Xhaka inside to Pepe. Pepe evades a tackle. Come on, ref. How many has Semedo done? Has Semedo got a yellow today? Come on, ref. Now I'm at the stage where I'm just going to call for everything now. Can't blame you lot. Where? Gabriel's tried to find Pepe. Not overcooked on it. Good idea, though. And this is why I tell people, don't let form. It's only at Arsenal that man let form. People get too gassed off the form. To be fair with you, what more could he do? Slightly, I thought it would have been Smith Rowe. You take off Smith Rowe, you lose a man in midfield. I guess he could have said, you know what, Lacazette, you do that. We bring on Aubameyang, but you're forgetting Smith Rowe's quite good in terms of pressing himself. I do think Smith Rowe is the next guy to be subbed. I can't see Xhaka and Partey getting subbed. There's no reason to. You might be able to sacrifice a fullback and get away with Saka just marking that space as we chase the game, but it seems like the easiest one would probably be a Pepe or move Saka over there and bring someone else on or take off Smith Rowe. But again, Pepe scored a banger. He looks one of the most brightest. Why would you? Ball in from Arsenal amounts to nothing. You know, you're dying for a point now, really. Partey to Bellerin, Saka, Bellerin, Saka, Smith. Oh my God! Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Come on, Saka! Show me something. I know you got this. Saka's got a ball into the box. It's dead. Bolly heads it out. William Jose gets a foot on it. Pedro Neto now. Oh, Pedence kept it moving. He is an outlet. I agree, but I'm just giving reasons as to why he was probably subbed, my guy. I don't know. You know, Xhaka could come off Odegaard as we chase the game. You're right. Smith Rowe. Cedric. Come on, ref. SARS. Probably will bring on William, you know. Probably will. Adama Traore. No foul. Don't foul him. Smith Rowe. Try. Valiant effort from Smith Rowe. He just too strong. Yeah, see? Chop him. Oh, fuck off, ref, man. Foul's that foul? How, bruv? People, how, bruv? Ball. How's that a foul? Keep going, boys. Love to see my manager going mad, as he should be. How's that a foul? We playing football or what? Where's the foul? Where's the foul? Pepe's won the ball. Doing a madness, man. Doing absolute madness. You know, the ref, David Luiz's decision, bro, there's bare talking points in this game, man. 54 minutes, 26 seconds, people. If you care about West Brom and Sheffield United, it's 1-1 in that game. Bogle has scored in the 56th minute. But we're just seen as the moany Arsenal, so bittersweet at the moment because we've engineered this ourselves. It ain't like there's been a valiant effort from Wolves. We've engineered this. Well in Partey. Partey's won it. There's no options for him. Partey might just bang it. I thought it got to the point he might as well shoot. He just tried to play in Saka. Xhaka's tried to bring down Pedro Neto and absolutely terrible effort. And now they can counter us. This is where I feel sorry for our boys. We're 10 men down. You can evidently see people are tired as we approach the 60th minute mark. 55 minutes, 14 seconds. Pedro Neto probably going to add to the score sheet. Lovely run from Pedro Neto. Fantastic tackle by Gabriel. Get up, referee. Thank you, ref. The first decision you've actually done well. He's looking for the penalty. Absolutely looking for it. He's looking for it. Not going to lie. It did look like Holden had slight hands on Donny. You don't need to do that. Stay away from doing things like that. But yeah, he's right. Get an F up, man. Smith Rowe, valiant efforts, made a bursting run forward, gets it under control on this right-hand side. I think Smith Rowe's evidently getting tired and it's reflected in the application of pass there. Want to see a bit more proactiveness from Arteta. It still feels like we can get something out of this game. It feels like the next goal is crucial. This game could end up being 2-2 or 3-1, I firmly feel right now. And it feels like we need a bit of energy here. Smith Rowe is looking tired as much as he's trying. Numerous players are starting to look tired, and they will. You know, football is hard enough to play with 11 men. And it's just sad because it's meant to be the alleged experienced players and the leaders of this team and stuff like that. You know, Leopards never changed their spots. Adama's put in an overcooked cross, but really, you know, where's Pedro Neto? I'm not going to complain. Bellerin, keep that on, man. We ain't got time for the throwing business. Well in, Bellerin. Gets it to Partey. It's difficult with 10 men. But we can definitely nick something. Wolves 2, Arsenal 1, 56 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, people. Also, pinned message, you need to look at that because I'll be live streaming shortly after this. We go into another one. What a club, man. So I told people don't get gassed off the form. Don't get gassed off the players' form. Don't get gassed off the collective form because certain men are always going to show you what they're about, what they do, and who they are. 252 likes. Can we get that to 300, please, people? Overcooked ball for Pepe. He's tried, man. He's tried. Yeah, but Luis in his next game, he'll play good, and everyone will forgive and forget. You know, New Deal should marginalize Donny, man. You know, you can't rely on these players. When these guys are meant to be the leaders of your team, it says it all. Wolves in possession, people. Xhaka's dispossessed it. We've done all right since going 10 men down, to be fair, and conceding that scorcher of a goal for Matinho. I've seen a bit of fight. Just not much. I just can't see where a goal happens, people. Gabriel in possession to Cedric. We're 10 men down. I don't expect there to be movement. Rob Holding to Bellerin. Saka. Partey. Much better game from Partey. Smith Rowe. Partey. Bellerin. Bellerin, come on, Bellerin. A bit of quality is needed. Bellerin, please, big man. It's an Arsenal corner. I don't know who's I don't know who's to blame, man. Am I doing it to myself, expecting certain guys to get us something? He is tired, man. Tired, man. I don't know, Mr. Adlib, man. I don't know. Saka. Poor corner again, man. Feels like he can get something out of the game. We've taken it quickly. Oh, my God. Has the ref given it against us? Bro, I don't get it. Oh, to be fair with you, it's an accidental one. Semedo took a lovely one. And look, now we have it. You know, Aubameyang's come onto the field, and you hope with that bit of pace, he gives us something. Is he taking off Pepe? I thought Pepe might be a candidate to be subbed. I don't know if he's taking off Pepe. Fair play, my guy. Pepe's the one off. Told you it's an easy sub to make. Aubameyang's on off that left-hand side. Come, Aubameyang, man. Announce yourself. And to be fair, I did say in the preview, people was like, whenever we wear this white kit, it feels a bit beaky, man. Bellerin to Smith Rowe, gets it back from Smith Rowe, gives it back to Smith Rowe. Can't go down the right-hand side. It seems we'll go down the left as Leno and Holding will get it to Xhaka. Xhaka will actually play it a cross-field pass. It doesn't work out, and we can't afford to give the ball cheaply away like this because now Wolves are on the break. William Jose hasn't got much options. He has got time to assess it, though, and why would... We're looking tired, man. I'm starting to get scared, man. We're too close to getting... We're too far away from these players, man. It does feel like it's 3-1 coming. I don't think anybody understands anything, man. These refs just freestyle the thing, man. Well. It is what it is. 61 minutes, 17 seconds on the clock, people. This is all just L's, man. Wolves have made a sub, if anyone cares. Oh, man. Set piece for Wolves, people. 62 minutes, 7 seconds, 8 seconds better yet on the clock. Connor Cody, long ball forward, not for the first time today. Cedric loses out to Adama. William Jose will bring it under. And Adama and William Jose have played a lovely... I think William Jose has gone through a lot of dirty work today, man. Ain't had... Oh, gosh, he almost put in a decent cross. Ain't really had anything a striker would like to have in terms of goals and that, but he's worked hard for his team. And my boys look tired, man. Bro, I don't know, man. I can't wait to watch this game again when the emotions are gone and I can just see this game for what it is because this is a joke, man. Big up the members, them though, man. Cedric's done well to nip in front. It's a shame he's got Adama Traore on his case. Willy Bowley will step forward with the ball. Must admit, Smith Rowe looks knackered. I'm seeing a bit of deficiencies from Arteta right now. Is what it is. "63 minutes, 13 seconds, people." It's quite hard to comment on this, people. So this feeling of sourness that has been familiar with Arsenal. It's abandoned me for time and it's back now. So it's taking a while getting used to, but it is what it is, man. It's just typical Arsenal, really. We're losing in the fashion where like it's just cheap mistakes, cheap decisions. It's giving away the points cheaply, man. And this is not what we worked all week for. This is not what we spent all. Adama Traore. He's just shown his aggression and his power. He's tried to float it up. Bellerin's actually done well to take that off course. No shame in that, Cedric. No one can beat Adama for pace. Pedro Neto will just toy with us. 63 minutes on the clock, people. And Wolves are just living a movie now. Aubameyang, first time I've said him. First touch, very baggy and loses possession, people. It's long. It's long today. Ruben Neves. Maybe the baby oil that allegedly Adama Traore puts on him is working, man, because he's done... I think Cedric's held it up, but, you know. Boy. True. Boy, bewildering, man. Semedo in possession, people. Bolly. It's just cheap, man. Just cheap. Like at Everton. Like against Palace. Like when we conceded for Walcott's goal at Southampton. Partey's done very well, but inadvertently his interception has kept it on course for Wolves. And you can see game management for Wolves. Look, Pedro Neto relaxing himself. Maybe he's tired. Look at Wolves. They know they've got 3 points right now. Adama Traore on this right-hand side in possession, people. Come into the second half. Finds Pedence. Apologies, Pedro Neto. 65 minutes, 27 seconds, people, for those who care, man. It ain't over yet. It's not over till the fat lady sings, It's just under half an hour left. But at the same time, for me as a fan, I can't see where this goal is coming from. Semedo in possession. Plays it to William Jose. Plays it back to Semedo. Gabriel's got an important touch on that. Pedro Neto in possession. Toys with Bellerin. Checks in. Pretends he's going to cross. Checks back on his left. Goes back home with a back pass to Kilman. Kilman to Matinho on the edge of our area. They know we're there for the taking now. Wolves are fully in control. Willy Bully. Semedo. And all might be forgiven for Semedo for that first goal. Whoa, little flick from Adama, tries to find Semedo. Semedo tries to find it back. It doesn't quite bang. L's upon L's upon L's. 66 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock, people. Frustrating, man. Bro, I don't even think they're deflated, broski. I just think, man, are tired now, man. They're tired. Right. Look at all these wide players and Wolves. They're tired. I don't think they can do anything. Like, we're really in a difficult position. If this is 11 men, we probably still win it by ifs and buts. They're not facts. Facts are we're heading for a defeat. We're starting off the month not where we wanted to. Maybe it's the bubble's going to burst and certain players who think they're better than they actually are have to fix up. Cedric's tried to find a ball in, but it just looks like we don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't think even Arteta knows what to do today, man. Can't even lie. I would look to try something mad, man. You might as well just put Cedric on the right, Saka wing back, take off Bellerin. Still, just do a thing, Take off Smith Rowe, get on Odegaard now, man. I think that's it, And we just get aimed. Now Cedric is starting to give the ball aimlessly away. It is a work in progress. It's just difficult, It's a typical Arsenal defeat, in that we haven't lost to the better team in the sense of, we done everything we could. We just lost to the better individuals. We've handed those 2 goals. Really, the second one, I can't say anything, really. It's a banger, innit? Xhaka to Partey. Partey's unleashed a shot when he probably should have picked out a pass, and it's gone to Saka. Saka being closed down. Saka, lovely bit of play. Oi, ref, oi! So come on, man. So what's that? Bro. He's got no eyes on the ball, man. Fuck's sake, bro. Because the easiest sub, it was easy to take off Pepe. You could have kept Pepe on. You could have moved Bellerin off. You could have even just taken off Bellerin. Could have taken off Bellerin, moved Cedric over there. You ain't done that. Xhaka's just bought a lovely foul. We can start quickly. Xhaka to Partey. Partey will advance with it. Switch, man. You can see Smith Rowe acres. Aubameyang will palm it off first time to Cedric. We've just got to keep a cool head. End of the day, there's 20 minutes left, man. There's 20 minutes left. Let's just hope in it. Xhaka. Partey to Aubameyang. Gabriel. I mean, one bright spot, Gabriel's looks right since he's come back in. In an ideal world, you probably wouldn't have seen Gabriel today, but Holding's played a good pass to Bellerin. And I'm no disrespect to Bellerin. It is quite hard to watch us chasing the game, trying to get something out, and you've got Bellerin in the final third. You know, I think that's the substitution. You move Cedric back over there, you put Saka, you keep Saka on that left wing back, he can still give you something. And then you could bring on Odegaard, last throw of the dice, man. But you've got to give Odegaard enough minutes to actually try a thing. You know, you can bring him on in the last 10, I don't know. Smith Rowe's still going, but he looks knackered, man. I'd probably even just keep Smith Rowe on and just ride it, man. Just take up Bellerin. Saka's looking knackered as well, man, really and truly. Adama Traore in possession. Partey slips. Good thing he didn't advertently bring him down. Bellerin out of position, but he tucks in. Holding drops, and it might be peak for us. William Jose has a chance to unleash a shot. Leno does well. These things do happen, but I don't think it's the footballing gods. I think it's us doing stupidness. Like, away from the referee's bad decision, did we do everything we needed to do to win this game? Away from the stupid red card, even though that's the major talking point of this game. Away from that red card, did we do everything? Now, I think it stays at 1-0, but did we do everything? No, because we didn't shut up shop. Luis undoubtedly is the biggest talking point, but it is what it is. I don't think it's a footballing god thing, man. And you're right, man. You can't give him another year. What does David Luiz like? Are we trying to do this holiday camp thing, or are we trying to do a football club thing? David Luiz can't help us, man. Cannot help us in what we're trying to do. You know, he's been around the block. He's not gonna change. It's not gonna change. We're at where we're at. Oh, for fuck's sake. Leno sent off now. Really? What? What the fuck, Leno? What? Why, bruv? And just like that, now the last sub probably has to be Smith Rowe for Renison, bro. Skis. What a night, fam. Hopefully VAR can bust case for us. But boy. Deny the goal scoring opportunity. Come on. Musk can bust that case. And that's a straight red. So what is that run? Is that, well, yeah, in fact, Matt Ryan, innit? Wait, where's Matt Ryan? He's not on the bench, is he? Mad thing. I don't know what to say to you lot, people. Like I say, it's big up to you lot for tuning in, man. Look, Renison don't even look 30, man, and you're taking off Partey. It's damage limitation at this point. We're down to 9 men. Take off Smith Rowe. He said, that's told me Arteta's firmly said, you know, I'd rather lose 3-1. I don't know what to say, man. I'm speechless too. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Broski. Serious. We're on serious banter. 75 minutes, people. We're on banter, man. We're on banter. I don't even want to watch this. I don't even want to watch this no more, people. This is really pissing me off, man. Nah. It's getting very hard to watch. 75 minutes on the clock, people. 35 seconds, people. Boy. Boy. Semedo in possession, folks. To Matinho. And they know they've got the game, man. Look, they know they can just knock it about. It's a bit like the first 10 minutes now. It's all Wolves now. It's all Wolves. Shout out to Wolves for doing the double over us, man. Just review the Pepe. Right, to be fair, fam. I don't know, watch this, fam. And they're just bringing out the party skills now, man. Just rubbing salt in our wounds. Told, man, don't forget that these lot have been losing games. It's irrelevant. Runnison, good little palm out from him, to be fair with you. Oh, for fuck's sake. And Aubameyang almost puts Cedric in trouble. Cedric's done well to make it a throw. To be fair to Runnison, good tackle. I mean, man said tackle. Even I'm finished now. Good block from him, man. You know, he's palmed out. There's no stupidness really, but you know, I give you. It's difficult being a. You know, he's clearly not got the ability, but you don't expect to come on as a keeper. Like, so what is that a 3-game ban, people, for Leno? So what's that? Leeds, Villa, might even be City. I don't even know. Spurs, one of them. I know we got Benfica coming up soon. It's a peak month for us. They might add salt into our wounds as they're in our box. Never a penalty, ref. Somehow we dealt with it. It's not fully dealt with yet, as Wolves still have possession with João Matinho. Adama will get a chance to run at Cedric. Puts the ball up. Holding gets a noggin on it. And João Matinho, the goal scorer, will be in possession again. Semedo would have that. So yeah, man, 3 games. Shagged himself, bro. Leno was on a madness then, man. Love for that, Julian, man. I don't know if you could enjoy the stream, but fair play, man. 77 minutes on the clock, people. In fact, 78. Adama Traore in possession on this right-hand side, people. It's the same old crap from Adama, really, isn't it? And he's giving it to João Matinho. Matinho. To Kilman. Kilman will find Pedro Neto. Had a good game, Neto. Absolutely, just is Bellerin even there? No foul. He's hit the post inadvertently. Oh, to be fair, or did Runnison save it? It looked like it hit the post. Bellerin, fucking hell, Bellerin, man, pansy. Oh, apologies, people. It's a good save from Runnison. Still, I'll give him his credit where it's due. Come on, man. Man, I just some pussy holes, man. Fucking hell. Pardon me, people, man. This Smith Rowe to Xhaka to Gabriel. Gabriel gets it to Cedric. If you can somehow twang a point, fair play, but it's terrible, people. Fucking hell, man. Said no one could have told Cedric to turn out and give it to Xhaka there. 79 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock, people. João Matinho. Eventually, it's with Adama. Wolves enjoying themselves. Breezes past Cedric. I feel sorry for them. It's 9 men now. Like, it's long. It's long now. Nothing you can do. There's nothing these players can do now. You know, just when I was starting to rate Luis for changing his tactics, I'm not sure, man. I mean, Leno for turning the corner, I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Absolutely not sure, man. Like, exactly, peak, you know. The thing is, you know, I can't lie, man. Leno's done the right thing coming out, but does he need to handball that? Like, he's clearly mistimed it if he has to do that. You know, we've got to give Leno the same energy to a degree for the equally brain. Like, it's experienced players doing this. Nelson Semedo gets into the box, Holding gets something on it. It's done well there, Holding. Come on, broski. It is a foul. Well done, but you're playing a dangerous game. Oh, fuck off, ref. Sky, man. Ref, just let him take it, man. I don't know who's blamed Arteta, but fair play. You know, I'm gonna put you on timeout, car. Maybe there's someone in the live chat talking nonsense, or just maybe you're just moving mad. Trust me. Cedric to Aubameyang. Cedric loses possession now. Just want the half to end, really. Like 10 minutes left, 9 minutes left, people. 81 minutes. 81 minutes. And this is it. Bad game management. I don't know what's said at half time, but these players have shown they ain't got the bottle, you know. You can't, I don't believe in scapegoating a man because, you know, I don't believe we've done enough to win regardless of the red, but you can't look past that red card. Like, and to be fair with you, there's a next one with Leno now. Like, shows we've got a long way to learn, and that, you know, without sounding too reactionary, it was, you know, that run was a bit of a false image, really, you know, because we've shown this. We have shown this. I don't know. I don't know how the ban thing works. I don't know how this ban stuff works, man. Because, you know, if it's a straight red, to my knowledge, I swear it's 3 games. I don't know how it works, man. I'll wait for clarity from them sources. But yeah, some of you are saying 3 games. Some of you are saying 1 game. I don't know. I just know he's out for the next game, in it unnecessarily. Bryce, there's no positives, but at least Smith Rowe's got an opportunity in that sort of pivot, though, and that's a role we think he can play long. I think he can play long term. At least he's got getting some little experience there. You know, you can only judge what's in front of you 100%. We can turn this around. Wolves are so bad, bro. We've had 10% of possession in the last 5 minutes. So if they're going to turn it around, they're going to have to. I don't think they can. We're down to 9 men. Like, it's just about damage limitation, isn't it? Like, it's done. If a chance happens, I'd love to, but I think it's done, man. Adama Traore had the better of Cedric now that Cedric's been knackered in this half, to be fair with you. Xhaka's done quite well there and well again and gave it to Gabriel. I think Xhaka's tried a thing today. Runnison puts his foot through it. Carnock's Runnison for nothing more. There's no focal point. Aubameyang's out here on the left, so it's not making sense. Like, it's not making sense. It's not. 83 minutes, 21 seconds, people. Well, I don't think Arteta's bottled it. I think you can look at some of Arteta's subs and say maybe it's a bit bewildering, but I think the players have fucked this up. Like, there's been plenty of times it's been Arteta's fault, but the players have messed this up. You know, I actually feel sorry for a number of these Arsenal players because they look tired in the second half. You know, absolutely knackered. It's not down to we had enough on this football field to do better than we have given them this game. Simple as that. Everything has been reactionary. The 3 incidences, well, the 2 red cards and the 2 goals, 4 incidences have been reactionary. In fact, I'll say 3 because you know what, Coutinho's goal is a banger. I get obviously there's more we could have done, but I didn't. Like, it is what it is. And Cedric is knackered. I feel sorry for him. Adama Traore just had him on toast this half, and he's put in a lovely ball, and it's not gone to anywhere, and it's gone to Pedro Neto eventually. 84 minutes on the clock, people. And Wolves are enjoying themselves. 6 minutes left. No, he's taking off Lacazette, and then you're still telling the players to kick it long, and there's no focal point. You know, you could have probably taken off Bellerin, gone with Saka on the left, switched Cedric over there, and brought on somebody else. You know, I felt it's an easy decision to take off Pepe. You know, he scored a goal, you're taking him off. Somebody does have to come off, but you're trying to shut out a game. You're taking off Partey, damage limitation, or we know Partey's got injuries, but you know, I think the game's fundamentally lost because of these players. In fact, only these players, but you can look at the subs. But all that matters, Julian, they've won the game. You know, it doesn't matter how many chances we had at the start, how good we started with 11 man. Facts are, it's 2-1, identical scoreline from the Emirates. It is what it is, people. You know, firmly. Facts are, we lost. And I hope that's not the case. There's still enough time on the clock. It is what it is, man. You're right, bro. Arsenal can change your mind, your mood very quickly, fam. Very quickly. Very quickly. Chase Gold, bro, it is what it is. We just firmly focus on Saturday now. This game is gone. Obviously, there's 5 minutes. You still got hope, but is what it is, isn't it? We know what's gone wrong in this game. We know what's happened. The less said about it, the better, really. Spare a thought for me, because I got to go into another thing and talk about this. Then I got to go watch this again because you don't want your tactical analysis. The life I live is a madness. Holding 86 minutes to Bellerin. And I felt, you know, I actually feel sorry for Bellerin and Cedric. You know, they're looking shattered. They've looked shattered. Like, there's nothing the man them can do, man. Partey might have been on the yellow, but Partey's only picked up 2 yellows this season. I don't think discipline's a problem, you know. You brought Partey here to see out games. Hope we steal a goal. Hope we do a thing, but I can't see it because we're gone now. There's 9 man. Aubameyang's on the left. They've got our number now. Like, it's just, we can't do it, innit? Like, I hope we can. You know, man, them are still trying. You know, Xhaka to Aubameyang. Aubameyang, look, ball is on him like a hyena onto him. I felt that was a foul personally. I don't know what the ref's on, but fair play. Holding to Bellerin. Bellerin ain't taking on his man, so again, it kind of harms you, and he's giving it the holdings in the right wing area. At least the man them are trying, man. At least people are trying. Gabriel looked all right. Curse of the commentator. Aimless pass from Gabriel. Trust me, you have an evening off, innit? Mad thing, innit? There's nothing to have any analysis over apart from the goals. Firmly a mood killer. Yeah, at least there's a little rest. Fundamentally, take the L and move on. It's happened, innit? It is what it is. There's no point applying anger because, again, how can we be angry? It's repeat offenders. It's the same old, same old. Some man, you know, play good for a couple of games and then show themselves. It is what it is. Like, cheap mistakes, man. Would have been nice to get revenge. As I put in my preview, ultimately, it wasn't the case. Approaching the 88th minute mark rapidly, people. Wolves 2, Arsenal 1. 88 minutes. At least there's been no Willian and the pointless crossing. Trying to find positives where there are none, people. So what, Arsenal fans, are we going to say that, we was due to lose sometime? Are we going to, come on, people. We've only lost 1 game this year. Are we going to find some thingies? Proper smoke screen. I've never understood praising man for doing the basics, but you're right. You know, just take the L and move on. Simple as that. Bro, Matt Ryan injured his hip. So, boy, I hope he soldiers that. But then you know what time it is. And Xhaka's been calm today. I don't think, if anyone gets at Xhaka, it's a scapegoating thing. I don't think Xhaka's done anything wrong. To be fair, we didn't buy him. He probably could, to be fair with you. 89 minutes on the clock, people. Now, to be fair, I think you can question mark his subs, but I think the only talking point is the stupid players. Bellerin's done very well. Go on, Bellerin. Got Aubameyang. Good block. Good block from Bolly. Sakadinho, another good block from Wolves. And I think that's it, people. Holding's heavy touches put him in trouble. And Wolves could break here. Holding's actually done well from a. Oh, come on, ref, man. Dharma, look how big the man is, man. That's that foul. We shouldn't put our heads down, just move on. No, this is it. We just have to learn what went wrong this game and move forward, man. And this is what I'm not saying you, but I just feel this is the unhealthy thing about Arsenal fans in that when everything's going positive, you have to gas it. When everything's going negative, you have to gas it. Why can't we just say, call a spade a spade? It was terrible today. And say we've still won a couple games. Me personally, this is why I don't believe in Arsenal in the top 4, and you calling me negative in that. Can complain about the ref, but away from the ref's poor decisions, did we do everything to win the game? Away from David Luiz's idiotic nature, which I'm not excusing, did we do enough? FM legend Fabio Silva is entering the fray. Of course they are, you know. They've been under people who just want Arteta out, have been under a rock for how many things. So yeah, this is the first sort of what's the things called? Pitchforks they can get out of it, man. It is what it is, though, man. I've got no allegiances to Arteta per se. He's the manager of the club. I don't want him out for no reason. I want him to do well and stuff. If he proves he's not levels, he's not levels. But, you know, football nowadays has just become agendas and this I told you so thing. So you can imagine those that were very vocal on the YouTubes and the social medias and just people in general that wanted Arteta out. They're going to be back on him. And to be fair, if you want Arteta out and it's a balance thing and you're not like, you know, just foaming at the mouth, it's fair, you know, and that's like me, you know, the only thing I could say is the substitutions. I don't feel Arteta's done anything wrong. I think the players have been on some idiot thing today. It's as simple as that. Added on, we're into the last 5 minutes, people. You know, at the end of the day, we've lost. I think the same old problems are there, but we move, man. We move. You don't have to fix up against Villa. It's as simple as that. You do this foolishness against Villa, you're going to get a similar result or worse. Fucking hell, Renison, bruv. When it goes bad, it really goes bad, innit? Wolves 2, Arsenal 1, people. Yeah, I'm not even vexed at that, man. I'm not even vexed. I just think, suppose I don't know what to say, people. I can't look past David Luiz today. I'm sorry, like I can't look past that. I can't excuse Leno because you've done stupid stuff to get sent off in fairity, but you can't help but feel we stay at 11 men. It's a different game. It wasn't a different game because we've lost. I can't do the make-believe thing, but it's very disappointing, man, nonetheless. Gabriel gets it out of possession, people, and you know Adama would just let that roll out for a throw in. Xhaka, you've tried, man. You've tried a thing, Xhaka, man. There's nothing you can do today. Nothing anyone can do. It's done. And this is it, man. Some players, i.e. David Luiz, they'll play good for a couple of games and then show you. You know, this is why people need to shut up about talk of a new deal. Fuck all of that. Pardon my language. Some funny players, broski, man. You know, it's the players' fault, bro. It's the players. You know what? And it's again, for me, it's frustrating because the players have choked. Or player. Probably. And maybe, you know what? He might have not even scored. He might have bottled it. Leno might have come out and done his thing. Can't call you gotta call a spade a spade. Some players, they'll play well, they'll gas people, and then they'll show you, they'll remind you they ain't turned a new corner. Bolly to Collar Cody. 90 into the 93rd minute of the added on time, which is 5 minutes, so just over 2 minutes left, people. Wolves playing very well, and they might get a third here, people. You know, they could get a third here. You know, they've played it in. There's the third. No, it's not. We're lucky there. We're lucky that there's poor finishing from their individuals, and we've got off there. Go out to train, my guy. If you can be a pro. Bukayo Saka to Emil Smith Rowe. At least the young G's have kept going, man. It's just you can't account for these things. You can't account. Like you can't account. And Arteta's allegiances to the likes of David Luiz and Willian. Willian's not a point of this, but just to make a point, they'll cost you your job. They're costing you points, time and time and time again. I feel sorry for you, Arteta, man. I even said it in earlier. He looked vexed when he was winning 1-0. So clearly he's not been 100% happy with what he's seeing, you know. Can't blame us. It's just the odds are against. Ref, come on. Really, I'm just vexed for no reason now. And we've probably just got, Smith Rowe's earned a foul. It's got to go into the box, man. Like you might as well let Runnison take it. Runnison might as well get in the box. This is it now, people, man. And as expected, it looks like Runnison is going to take the set piece. Elite time wasting. Wait, Runnison, what are you doing? Take a proper run up, man. Into overtime of the last 5 minutes. Runnison's got to put a half decent ball in. Actually, is a half decent ball, to be fair with you. It's over now. That should be it. And that's it. Credit to, first things first, respect to Wolves. You lot did what you lot came from a goal down to patting it, and you lot have been in bad form. Fair play, Wolves. You lot did your thing. João Matinho, what a lovely goal. Gracious in defeat. Wolves, our own individual mistakes and what we're doing, Wolves can't account for that. But it's typical, it's another cheaply given away points, really and truly. And that's it. That's all there is to say, people. That's all there is to say. There's nothing more for me to add. Like I said, check out the pinned message, people. I'll be back again to live stream in a piece, literally instant reaction after this. But for now, people, Deluded, I'm out, man. Thank you for tuning in. There's no point in waffling and staying, people. I'll be back again if you want to hear my post-match thoughts. But for now, I'm out. Really and truly, there ain't no need for me to be here, innit? It is what it is. Let me watch that goal again. Could Leno have done better? Leno's off his line. It's a banger, but could Leno have done better? Maybe, man. Bro, I can't shut down anything. People are allowed to have their thoughts. I'm not losing. If you think Arteta is the guy, if you think he isn't the guy, it's not for me to really care about. I respect everyone's opinions. I'm not here to breathe down other people's necks. Like, I don't really care. I'm quite frustrated that my team's lost, so I don't really care what next man think or women think. It's quite jarring, man. Gotta watch that again. He has tripped him. It's not intentional, but it is a penalty. That's my only issue. Why did Leno do that? Why did Leno do that? Is there anyone that feels Leno couldn't have done anything different there? Like, because I don't get that one. I don't know, man. Like I said, I can't see any. Do you lot think Leno should have done better there for his own for the goal and maybe for what Leno's doing? So, people, I'm just trying to watch Leno's nonsense again, man. Love my guy, man. We keep going. It is what it is, man. Like I said, man, live streaming a couple moments. I'm back again, man. I've just got to pattern it up and then I'm out, man. People, love for watching. Please hit the like button if you haven't already.